Bam, embark. Right. Oh, we live.
We live. Yeah, we live.
I guess it was like, we in. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Omega? You know what I'm saying? I am Bishop in the group voice. You know what I'm saying? Got my man King Just in the building.
Life and Times of King Just. Follow me on IG.
You know what I'm saying? Also, Cash App King Just at DirkSteele.com.
Lloyd Dexter. I had to change it. The trend still got banned. I was going too crazy. So I had to go to Lloyd Dexter.
You got kicked off of Twitter one more time or whatever. You couldn't do it.
Yeah, man. I couldn't do it. They said I was too crazy. So we Cash App Lloyd Dexter for the OnlyFans.
So we are live right now on Facebook and also YouTube. So you know what I mean? So if you're on YouTube world or whatever, if you don't want to use your Facebook and you got people out there in YouTube world, have them check us out on YouTube on Intelligent Ratchet on YouTube. Also, make sure that if you're gonna watch this, do a watch party. Just go ahead on your phone right now, or if you're on your phone and you got a laptop, just do a watch party on Facebook. What happens if you do the watch party? It gets a little crazy, man. You get all your people in, everybody can go ahead and comment and stuff like that, and then we got have a great time. So, you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like a big deal.
It's kind of like a big deal. So go ahead and check in. If you are checking in with the check-in, please. You know what I'm saying? If you with the shits, if you with Intelligent Ratchet, we are here. I'm about to go and also do a watch party myself. You know what I'm saying? Since we are live and unequivocally unapologetic and other things of that nature.
No doubt.
Hold on. Let's go ahead and bam.
Man, how your week been though?
A week been crazy, man. It's been. Hold on, let me turn this down real quick. Week has been cool, man. I can't. I just lost a friend that just passed away. So,
God bless.
Just suddenly, man. So, you know, I mean, when we don't know what's going on. Shout out to Shane. Also, he just lost his brother this week. So, it's been a wild one, man. Okay, hold on. Here come Kevin Kazi.
What's good?
Kazi. Yo.
What up?
So also, if you are in the watch party, make sure you go to live video comments, not watch party comments. So that way, when you type your gibberish, we can see it on screen. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Where's P Nominal at? P's not participating tonight, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Not sure. How y'all living, man?
We live in foul, man. 100% foul. As you can tell, Just is in his full-on L'Oreal commercial, moisturized, makeup tutorial looking lighting. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You look clear, sir. You look better.
Man. You know, shout out to Erica with the Shea La Vie, you know, Shea Butter. Got me working on my own little skin balm, some little picture scrub, you know, some aftershave balm. I'm gonna call it head sauce.
Right, head sauce. We got P Novel in the building with his hair. What's popping with you?
What's happening, fellas? How y'all doing?
P Novel.
We in here, man.
So again, if you got anything, make sure y'all do watch parties and everything like that. Make sure if you're in the watch party, you are doing live comments so we can see you right here on StreamYard. You know what I'm saying? I hope we're looking nice right now. We're looking nice. You know what I'm saying? We're looking real nice with the banners and stuff like that. So, man, we're gonna go ahead and jump into it, man. Let's talk. I won. AP. You got the inbox for the Twitter video or the TikTok video when Shorty came in, homie was playing his Xbox. What up, Nat? Nathaniel, Mr. Holmes is in the building. Homie was playing his Xbox, and his girl came in and turned the Xbox off in the middle of his game. Can you cue that up for us? Can you do that for us, P?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it up for you.
Okay, cool. So P's gonna cue that up for me. And yo, when I say this, when y'all listen to this, man, the hurt in this man's eye, and only dudes that play games, only people that play games understand this dude's pain. at this point in time. Like I think everybody in here has played the game, got into it. You on the last level, boom. Your girl come in, your wife come in and turn off the game on purpose. A lot of times that's grounds. That's grounds for just ending a relationship. Just she don't like you. She don't want to have your joy. Like, you know what I'm saying? How do we handle this? Are you saying, okay, it's just the game? Or are you saying like, yo, you don't want me to have happiness? Fellas, chime in.
You want me to chime in?
Mm-hmm.
You want me to chime in on that?
Go ahead,
chime in,
because I'm a video game head. Because I'm
right.
a video, like I've worked at video game stores in the past, like when I was younger, like in college and stuff. And I'm a video game head, and I've always had, you know, women in my life, right? So here's what I've learned. When you handle your fucking responsibilities and everything is good and you give everybody their equal attention and stuff around the house is done and people feel like they're loved and paid attention and not ignored, then it's not a big deal. When it becomes your life and you're ignoring your girl and you can't come to dinner and you can't go out and she walks in front of you naked and you act like you don't see her and you don't go out on dates and you don't eat dinner together and you just sit there and play Call of Duty and jack off on the internet, they get upset. Thoughts, concerns.
Hold on, I'm about to pull it up. You got it? Here it is. There it is. You ready? Check this out. Press play.
No, don't. Why?
Because this is all you do.
Facts.
It's all I have.
It's all I have.
That's a problem. See? He just diagnosed. He just self-diagnosed himself. A grown-ass man sitting in the living room said the video game is all he had.
Listen, that's all. What he's saying is this right here. Now I'm on another side of this shit.
Okay.
It's like this. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, playing my video game. There is a place where you could say, hey, babe, you know what I'm saying? Can you make this your last one? You know what I'm saying? Boom. It's the way of doing it. That man said that's all. You know what? I read deeper into that as a video game head, right?
Mm-hmm.
I read deeper into it. It's like, listen, I don't go chill out my friends no more. You know what I'm saying? This is my only mode of releasing stress. I'm sitting in the house. I ain't got no socks or shoes on. I ain't ready to go nowhere. I'm just sitting in the house and with my mom balloon behind me. You know what I'm saying? I straighten up the living room. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play my game. You know what I'm saying? You're being a bully. You know what I'm saying? And that is, I think it's toxic behavior. You know what I'm saying? I think she's being toxic by turning his game off. She should at least waited till he was done.
As a man that's played video games since I was probably 7, 8 years old and have never had a girlfriend cut a video game off on me, I'm pretty sure she had got to her point. Probably for 2-3 months of quarantine, watching this motherfucker shoot people on Call of Duty and run a full simulated season of 2K with the Boston Celtics. And the Fortnite got the new, watched Travis Scott and got the new skin on Fortnite. Probably hadn't had sex in a month.
You're projecting right here, Kaiser.
No, I'm not projecting. I'm keeping it too real.
Yo,
I'm just keeping it gully. Like
we're keeping it factual.
Don't act like you don't know what that like she just pulled up and touched the button. That wasn't after an hour. That wasn't after a week.
That's all he had.
That was after days and days and her asking him and getting ignored and trying to talk to him and getting ignored. Yeah, babe. Yeah. Getting done like that probably for about a month.
Listen,
and then she said, you know what, motherfucker? Bloop.
What I'm saying is this right here. I'm on his side. I'm like this. If that you heard, you can see. Can you play it again one more time, P?
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, Kaz. You know what I'm saying? So, P, can you bring it up one more time, P? You know what I'm saying? Let's listen to the pain in this man's voice.
Yeah.
Let's listen to the pain in this man's voice. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when you know it's more than just him being a dick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Watch this. Watch the pain. Watch
All
the
right.
pain. Hold on. Here we go. He's like, watch this.
Why?
I was
Because
on
this is all you
11:72.
do.
It's all I have.
It's
See,
all
like
I
I
have.
said, he just hit the problem. He just hit it. He just hit it.
All I have.
Unless I'm gonna say this, unless homeboy is one of these e-gamer,
He looks like an e-gamer.
six-figure making, because some of them cats is making 6 and 7 figures. So I'm not gonna knock it and say that like it's a waste of time.
Right.
But I just think, you know, first of all, I'll agree with this part, Bishop. Disrespect is never the answer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So cutting the game off either way, that just wasn't the way. You know, I'm not saying that was right. You right on that. You right on that. But as everybody up here got a baby mom, every square in this box got a baby mom. Y'all know the rules to this shit. Everybody knows the rules of this shit. That was a woman that was like, yo, I'm fed up, bro. Like past the point of like competing for attention for that thing, obviously. It just seemed like that to me. I ain't saying it was right, but we don't when a grown man say it's all I have, that's probably it just kind of I think that shows some insight.
But that
into
could be his only outlet. Let's say he's working, 12, 16 hours a day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm not mad at the video game. Listen, it's a situation. Don't disrespect your partner. Don't cut up, because I wouldn't walk up on somebody watching a DVD and cut the DVD player off. I wouldn't walk up on, whatever. But at the same time, obviously, homie had a problem. When homie says this is all I have,
that's all I have.
if a video game is all you have, bro.
So it's like this. What it is this right here. Homie's in the crib. So I
tell you what, nah. Keep playing video games. Nah. Right. I solve it. Nah. Keep playing video games. All right. I'm sure there's some homies that want to go dance, go to the club, go get a drink, go do some fun shit. Keep playing. Yeah, just keep playing video games. You good. I'm sure one of the bros around the way will scoop shorty up, take her, go do something fun while homie can play Call of Duty all day.
Yeah, this dude right here.
And everybody knows
to go to my OnlyFans.
Yeah, keep playing, bro. I'll be back.
Right.
Yo, and listen, hold on. And every man knows that when a woman says, "No, you good," you're not good.
You're not good.
It's not cool.
Keep playing. You're good. I know I've been on it for a week straight, babe, but I'm about to ascend to 3rd level Megadon. I just gotta get. Fuck that shit, bro.
But my thing is right here. Like I think what it is. But if he's interested in games like that, you know what I'm saying? Why not just joining? You know what I'm saying? A lot of our ladies don't want to play video games. They be like, yo, if you play it, if both of y'all gamers, then guess what you do? You win that. That's win, right?
Me and Nat played Tekken. Me and Nat played Madden. Like it's an era like we came up, playing.
Well, see, you got a damn unicorn though. You got a real one,
right?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
But I just think, yeah, for sure. But I think it's that. I'm not like. Don't get me wrong. Like it was disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But to me, that situation in particular just seemed like it stemmed from him overdoing it, because when he says this is all I have, this is life, that sound like he'd be like my son. He get on it at 9 in the morning and he stay on until 9 at night. And like if you don't curve him, he'll do it. If you don't curve him, he'll do it. And a grown man, who gonna tell him no? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
I didn't even let my kids play Xbox today. I said, nah, not today.
Just some days give it a break, right? Or just get off of it for a little bit. That's all. I think. So I'm not, Bishop, you what you say, I'm not trying to like be anti or like you sure, no. I'm just saying that situation seemed like that there was more to that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But in general, though, getting on your partner's level on whatever it is they like to do, right? if I was Bishop, if you like to collect baseball cards, it would be cool for your lady to sit down with you one day and be like, yo, why do you like this shit? Just to know, just to get into your world. Or you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is.
You kind of get them involved. It's like maybe they don't play it. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. It's ways of getting your lady involved because a lot of games and stuff like that do have a stylistic point. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, baby, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Call of Duty. Yo, you want to paint some guns? You know what I'm saying? Paint guns for you. You know what I'm saying? Set the guns up the way she wanted. Or, you know what I'm saying? It might be like, yo, what Need for Speed at one point where you could customize your car in Need for Speed?
I love Need for Speed.
You let her set up a car or something like that and drive. She might not drive it, but that's something that y'all could do together as an arts and crafts type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So
I dig what you're saying. I dig what you're saying, Bishop. But like I said, that right there looked like neglect. That looked like the homie be on this shit all day, all night.
Or could she be overreacting though?
Because you've seen the challenges I'm talking about where girls will walk in front of their man buck naked and homie don't react. Okay. Homie don't even look up.
Don't cut the highlights.
Nothing.
Yo, stop playing.
Have y'all seen
with me out here?
I mean, y'all seen these videos, right?
I've seen, what I'm saying is this right here.
He strikes me as one of those. That's all. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But listen. How do you? Okay. Listen. This is
strong.
Listen. Okay. We all, like you said, we all got women in our lives, or had women in our lives that was in. It's like this. Buck naked don't mean nothing when you're in the house. When you've been in the house. When you've been together 5 years. Buck naked don't mean that. She walk around buck naked, just cooking bacon. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta disagree with that one.
But you still gotta cut the eye.
You said, I'll you later. Shut it down.
It's different types of buck naked. It's different types of buck naked.
What? Gotta go. Kazi has left.
Because that's fresh out the shower butt naked. You gotta cut the eye.
Come on, man. Acknowledge, at least acknowledge.
What I'm saying is this right here. It's like this because we know it's different types of buck naked. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the ashy buck naked. Like I just got out the shower. I'm looking. I just woke up. You know what I'm saying? My ankles and shit's ashy. Buck
and then
naked.
There's I just took a shower because I know we about to get it in.
Buck naked. Right.
You know that's my kind of shower.
Because you clean.
That 10:30 shower, that 11 o'clock shower. It's like, oh yeah, okay.
That coming out the shower smelling like eucalyptus.
Yeah, this
isn't work.
This isn't because I gotta get up and go to work early tomorrow. This is like I'm gonna clean it up. I'm about to get it in.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you shaved that. Oh, did she shave?
Okay.
That's it. Just hit pause and come back. That's all.
Right. Hold on, fellas. I'll be right back, fellas.
This is grown folks talking. You know what I mean? If you don't know what we talking about, you lying to yourself.
You're not grown. You're not.
That's what I'm saying. This is just grown folks talking. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, like I said, we have to understand that there's two different buck nakeds, man. There's the one don't touch me buck naked. You know the buck naked when she walk around buck naked and you just messing with her for no reason. Like,
Facts.
I gotta get to work.
Right.
Touch the nipples.
Right.
Get off.
Yeah. There's different kinds of buck naked for sure.
Different kind of buck naked.
Yeah.
Man, that's what I'm saying, man. It struck me as funny. My man said, "This is all I have." He was hurt.
Yeah. It's one of those things. Like I wouldn't, as a girl, make a living out of disrespecting your man's shit, though. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't. I get it, and you do it that one time or whatever because it's a video game. You didn't beat it with a bat. You just hit reset or whatever. Everything auto saves. You're gonna pick right back up where you at, you know. But the statement made is a statement to a bigger issue, a bigger problem, like I said, you know. And so if you don't want your lady starting to find other shit to do while you playing video games, you should just probably take notice.
When in doubt, go to Lloyd Dexter. Go to my OnlyFans, Lloyd Dexter. Only Cash App for the private
Because you
view.
pull up on that Lloyd Dexter and fall in love.
Hey, yo, speaking of OnlyFans, man, have y'all listen? Speaking of OnlyFans, you know I
Get him, Just. Hold on, sorry. Get him, Just. Tell him the water is cold and it's deep too.
Come on over.
So
Okay, Bishop. All right.
yo,
Go
so speaking of OnlyFans and shit, okay. Yo, I want to like, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like a subscription based type of situation or whatever, right?
What, OnlyFans?
Yeah, OnlyFans. Like, yo, so if you
Is that
what it
Christian
is,
based?
I was like, yo,
Well, hold on.
I've been talking about OnlyFans or whatever the whole time. So, you know what I'm saying? Somebody says, yo, here's my OnlyFans page. So it's like you have to subscribe to the person's page. And some of these prices on OnlyFans are astronomical. It's like this. Like, first of all, like, listen, you can sisters, I'm all about you getting your dough. But you can't charge nobody a subscription fee $25 a month and you got a $9.99 body. Like, this is, you can't do it. You can't do it. Like, I'm about you getting your money, but be reasonable. Be reasonable.
I mean, if you got that type of body, you better be putting on the show.
Right.
You gotta
Put
be
a
spazzed out. I don't know, because you know what it is. I'm not spending my money on OnlyFans. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I feel as though it's just a virtual strip club. So you know what I'm saying? I'd rather go to a regular strip club. But yeah, but if y'all out here, my sex workers and all that shit, yo, shout out to y'all, man.
Hey, we are performance artists.
You know. Hey, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Just get it how you live right now. You know what I'm saying?
Get it how you live.
Get it how you live. I was just having this conversation. I said, like, you know, we're talking about how the game is just changing around the world in every way and shape and form. The strip club, and I'm like, okay, well, this is grown folks talking. Like the whole game is about to change because if you're a stripper, you just realized you just cut out the middleman with your OnlyFans,
right?
And with all of that, you just cut the whole middleman out. You ain't having to cash out with homie at the Players Club, with Bernie Mac at the Players Club now, and you can charge what you want, do it from the privacy of your own home.
Cats is
safe. Cats is paying. People are coming up. I'm seeing girls make 6 figures during this pandemic. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that is part of the game that will change. I think that the entrepreneurial, that aspect of like a stripper realizing, even if you would, let's just be real. Like I said, this is grown folks talking. Sex workers, people that are strippers, prostitutes.
Strippers, what we got to understand is that strippers are sex workers.
Right, facts. So I'm just saying, anybody that is paying money and they had a pimp or they had a strip club situation or they had some third party middleman, they realize, and just like everybody else realizing, that shit's not necessary. That I can make my OnlyFans. I can charge you. How much they charging up there, fellas? Because I ain't been up there. I'm taking a
like I'm saying.
How much they charge?
I guess you set the price.
$10 to $50.
Yeah, like I'm saying, you set it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you jump on Jada Fire joint. You know what I'm saying? You spending that
a little
Jada Fire. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because but that's got the price on it, right?
Yeah, I got that price on it. You know what I mean?
And this is what I advocate for anybody doing it is just like, yeah, you set your price. You know,
you gotta know your worth.
That's it. You set the price, and cats gonna pay. A lot of people buy.
I think you should talk to people though. Like, before you set your price, I think you should talk to somebody. I think you should say, "Hey."
I'll just say, weigh what you're offering against the market.
Right.
There you go.
Look at
your price. Make sure your price is, it matches up to what's going on in the rest of the internet.
What I'm saying is right here. If you out here, you doing some mind-blowing, boggling stuff, like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you got to do acrobatics,
right,
maybe okay. You know what I'm saying? That's premium luxury. But you're going against, like I said, because most of the retired porn stars and stuff like that, instead of doing porn, like going out and doing porn, they are doing
OnlyFans.
They are doing OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? So that way it's just them one-on-one. You just, I guess you in the room. I don't know how it works exactly. I think it's just like any other chat room. You know what I'm saying?
Think about it like this though. I mean, OnlyFans is just it's a cam show, but you're in control of it. You can either record it, you can go live, all that good stuff. I mean, it's the same thing they were already doing, so why not?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a game changer. You know what I'm saying?
What you experience with OnlyFans, P, you know what I'm saying? Who are some of the best people? Who should I spend my money on?
I would say, Bishop, real talk, whoever you like on Instagram, I guarantee they got OnlyFans. It's like that out here right now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever, you know, I'm just saying, you know, the girls that all have all the IG models have OnlyFans, just about everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whether they're showing feet to the guys that like feet, whether they have, you know, everybody got their thing they like, man. Like I said, this is grown folks talking tonight. If you're one of those guys that like feet, you got your girls up there to just take pictures of their feet and sell those.
And it's so like this.
Whatever your little weird fetish is, they got it. Right.
I ain't doing a
little monkey paw. You know, some people like the monkey paw.
Little monkey paw.
You know.
Shout out to everybody with the long toes.
Sad.
But it's like I'm saying, what you got to understand when it comes down to like adult entertainment, it's like when people say, yo, that's not normal, that's nasty. Listen, I'm going to say this right. If you can find it on Pornhub, it's normal. That means that at least 10,000 people like the same shit you like.
People got
for the stream, for it to have a category, that means millions of people like that what you like.
Right.
So don't think you know what I'm saying?
And millions of people don't know what they like.
Right.
It takes somebody showing them, introducing them, or getting put on to something, some new kinky shit. I guarantee you, everybody, you know, when you look through it, it's like, yo, the person that keep your interest introduced you to something new or did it that different way that everybody else didn't do it. You know? Right. So
you out here, yo, but I'm saying, please know your freak level.
Right.
I had a comedian friend of one of my comedian friends had a joke that said, know who you messing with, because you don't want to play outside your freak level. You don't want to play because it's going to be a life-changing situation. And then
you don't.
She or he gonna leave you alone. She or he gonna leave you alone. You in the club with a shaved monkey and a bottle of lube trying to get that old feeling back. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
And it's real, but I think that you listen, like it's just like anything. I can use it for good or I can use it for bad, right? Like just like anything else. And I think that some people use adult entertainment to stimulate and spark some creativity in their relationship. They learn a new trick from whoever their favorite porn star is, or they watch this and it gets kinky and it kind of turns them on. Some people get turned on by watching it and everything. Sorry, this is grown folks talking tonight. Some people get turned on watching it, shit like that or whatever, you know, and then that carry over and spark into something else. But just be real with yourself though. Like, I think you get to a certain age where it's like, grow the fuck up, yo. Like, be mature. Like, man, if you're not gonna into what your partner, if you're not gonna be into what your partner is doing or what they like or what they try to do, like this ain't like missionary nun school no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, you should be into like whatever it is your partner like. And if you're not, then like, what are we doing? Like, are you being selfish? You just like to get yours and you don't care if they get theirs? Which is a big thing, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like, you know, you can use adult entertainment ain't always this negative. Once again, Jess, you said, like, I got a unicorn, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, there's just different stuff that, you know, I just feel like if your girl will go with you to the strip club, that can be positive. You know what I'm saying?
That's a positive thing. Every time, it's like this. Anytime that, you know what I'm saying, it's like one of those things. It's like, and not on a selfish level too, because, you know what I'm saying, it's like this, but again, the backlash on that shit, because we talk as men.
Right, fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We talk as men. You know what I'm saying? Like, all dudes want a threesome.
Hold on, Bishop. I know some girls. Come on, man.
Right.
Come on, Bishop. I know some girls that watch Pornhub more than we do.
Hold on. I know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Here's the ugly part about the situation, just because I'm saying, just because you brought up the strip club part, Because this is what it is. This is when you have to. If you're gonna get down into, that's why I said don't play within your freak level.
Right.
Because you got to be prepared for this right here, baby. I want to go to the strip club. I want to have a threesome. She down with it. All right, boom. She gonna have that threesome. Then she gonna come around like, yo, I want a threesome too. Now you looking at Tyrone or Justice, somebody
it's double standard. Yeah.
So,
you said that's what you wanted, or they slide back off when you ain't around with the person.
But see, that's when it comes
with.
of like,
and that happens a lot.
Yeah, because no man wants to share. Well, actually, there are some men that want to share or even watch their lady do it. That's not me.
Right. But
cool.
yeah,
so I understand. Like, yo, this is a one way. You got, but I'm saying it's all about communication. You got to be like, hey, yo, it's just a one way street. You know what I'm saying? Because yo, you can't be in that mug. Like when you're dealing with those situations, going to the strip club, you can't have that jealous shit in. You can't have jealous. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes you can't win with that double standard either.
Most of the time, I'm gonna tell you this though, you go to the strip club with your girl, they trying to get your girl up off you.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 of them strippers is
they ain't worried about you. They want your girl.
We got one. She's in here with him. We're going in. We're gonna go over here and act like we with it and all that. And we're gonna try to get this girl up off this. Like, it's just good. I don't know, bro. I just been through a lot. I've seen more than the average bear, dog. I don't know.
This is all I had.
Yeah, I'm just speaking from the heart.
And guess what? So everybody that's on my live joint, hold on. That's it. Nobody wants to. Like Steve, shout out to Steve Fields, yo.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, like I said, Joe, remember, just play within your street and inside of your freak level. You know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna, and like I said, man, pricing with OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to work out a discount with your favorite OnlyFans person, see if they can't get you at least a 10% discount on your OnlyFans situation. Or fans only, excuse me, I keep on saying it backwards. You know what I'm saying?
Ratcheteers, I'm doing discounts for Ratcheteers though. They got followers on IG too.
You gonna make me start one? I'm gonna see if Nat'll let me start one.
Yo, Nat better go.
Hey,
Nat
better start one together.
Double standard.
Yeah.
She can't do it.
He said she can't do it.
No, just
no.
me.
Y'all got the page is both of y'all's.
It's just gonna be just me from like the belly button to the kneecap. I'm gonna do tricks and flips and little tricks and shit. Exactly. Yeah. You know how the seal in the circus bounces the little ball on its nose? Right. I'm gonna be doing shit like that. Yup.
Nah, my joint had nothing but Snapchat filters on it. I'm gonna just Snapchat filter everything. It's gonna have sparkles. It's gonna have the little ray guns and shit.
Objects in the chat may seem larger than they appear.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot, my joint gonna be a show. It's gonna look like Circus Olay in that shit. It's gonna motherfucking have fireworks.
Yeah, fireworks like a Diddy video from the like early 2000s, like fireworks, dancers and shit.
Dancing and shit. They're gonna have a shiny suit on it and shit. That shit like
and goggles on too. You gotta put goggles on your joint. Yeah, you got to put the ski goggles on the forehead of your joint.
On the forehead of the shit.
Oh my god! Sorry, bro. I'm on one. Okay.
Yo, but yeah, that's what I'm saying, yo. But I think for real, like I think with the fellas speaking of that shit, like. If you put, ladies, I want to just ask you this: if you know, because it's an epidemic of dudes sending unsolicited PP pictures.
Yeah.
My thing is, right, if you put a Snapchat filter on the PP, if he put a Snapchat filter on the PP picture, would you be more accepting of that PP picture? Ladies, I want you to comment, please. Like, you got a Snapchat filter, you know what I'm saying? This little dog with the tongue, it's the
You said unsolicited?
Unsolicited, but it's Snapchat filtered. It's just not raw PP.
Unsolicited is never a good idea, man.
Oh.
You should at least send a warning shot.
Like, yo, I got this.
Yo, you want
to send you something.
Yeah, about to send you something. Want to see something real quick. I took there's just ways to say shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Just listen at a Don. Listen at a Don when a Don talks. You know what I mean?
Hey, half the time it's like, hey, let me see it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, all right.
If you doing what you're supposed to, if you
Right.
if you about exactly. If the convo flowing in the direction it's flowing in inconspicuously, you end up there.
He might get there.
You end up there.
I want to take the time out right now to go ahead and just shout out to everybody that's checking in. Mr. Holmes, Nathaniel Holmes, Candace, Candy is in the building. Monique checked in. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Shouts out to everybody, man. Everybody.
Yeah. Steve, of course, and Steven Fields is in the building, and my man Covalent is in the building. Just checked in. So yo, check out. So if y'all want y'all shouts outs and everything like that,
yeah, I see Gory
on the boards.
I see Gory up here. What up, Gory?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So man, but this is your this is dope, man. So
what else y'all have on deck, man? Because
we keep it a light on the first half of the show.
Because I'm in my feelings.
I know. Yeah, we all are. We all are.
Tyler, you ain't the only one, bro.
Yeah,
you're not the only person. So we trying to keep it light up on the joint. So we're gonna talk about Mike Tyson getting how much we get, Just? How much was asking? Were they telling Mike to get?
The first offer came in was 20 mil.
20 mil.
Yeah.
But they're gonna increase it the next offer. They already said they're gonna up the ante on this next offer.
Do we want to see Mike Tyson fighting again, man?
I do, not bare knuckles though, because this is a bare knuckle situation. Right. I don't want Mike Tyson to come back on any type of third party cartoon shit, i.e. UFC, fighting in a type of bare knuckle, any type of pride fight. No, let that man put on boxing gloves and go to the MGM or Atlantic City or something. Because bare knuckles, bro, it's just like but
he can't though. He's banned from boxing in the US.
Oh, is he? So he can't. He doesn't have a license to fight anywhere.
No.
Damn.
Only in like Europe or something like that.
That sucks.
I think it's Europe or the UK, but not in the US.
I just see a fiasco, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Murder.
Bare knuckles.
Yo, yeah, Mike Tyson punching. When I'm saying this right here, the gloves protect you a little bit, right?
For sure. Even though they hurt, it does.
Right. Even though you know what I'm saying? But when I say this right here, Mike Tyson, bare knuckles?
Bone? This is bone.
You see what he did to Mitch Green?
That's what I'm saying.
But see, for me, it's more so. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kazi.
No, you got it, Jess. Go ahead.
Yeah, for me, it's more so just knowing that all right, he's gonna be in UFC.
Right.
You know, a lot of those guys is gonna be. He's gonna be outmatched.
Yeah.
Because those guys know other techniques. You know what I'm saying? Tyson don't got no ground fighting or no takedown joints. He know how to knock somebody out. Now, but what happens if it goes to the ground?
Well, let me ask you this: Just is bare knuckles? Is it anything standing up down, or is it just like a fight?
There's no.
I honestly don't know.
It's like backyard. It's like what Kimbo
was.
Like what Kimbo.
It might be like a Kimbo joint.
Yeah.
It might be. So
man,
it's not gonna be.
Mike might eat.
Wrap his hands.
Mike might eat. Mike might eat in bare knuckles.
Look at this dude. Look at Mike Tyson. He look like
Mike. I just don't.
Yeah, that picture is from last year.
He's one of the greatest, if not the
like 8 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
He might, depending on how you judge boxing, he's top 3 heavyweights of all time, and he's not number 3.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
he's definitely number 2.
Right. So I don't want to see his legacy. It's already towards the end. It got a little janky, right? We bit an ear. It got wild. It got wild. Was he drugged out that last time he fought Lennox Lewis? He looks like he was sedated. It's a lot of weird shit that went on towards the end. And I just see that in retrospect of a lot of people putting the respect back on his name, that he was a great champion,
Mhm.
You know, did y'all watch his HBO? He had this dope thing on HBO with Showtime where it was him standing on stage for like an hour.
Yeah.
His monologue.
Man, that was
monologue.
dope.
Yeah, I
That
seen
was
it.
dope, man.
Dope.
That was dope. And just gave you some insight into, you know, we don't look, sometimes I think we put people up on such a huge pedestal, we don't look at them as real people. And Mike was an orphan from New York
Yeah.
that fought his way all the way to the top, you know, and that's the rage that you see. That's the pain that you, in those punches. That's why they hit different, man. Because it's Mike's story when he throwing the uppercut.
Right.
It's Mike's story in that hook, right? And so, like, I just want that to be held in the same regard as we talk about Muhammad Ali and all the great fighters of all time.
Right.
I don't want him to become some joke, some Tekken character, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now he's fighting bare knuckles. Now he's fighting like Muhammad Ali fought that karate guy from Japan. He should have never done that. I don't care how much money they offering. All money, not good money.
But
You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is this right here. But we're talking about the Mike Tyson that we just seen.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? It's like the dude
Against
don't look
Tudo.
like, he don't look like Ali at the end.
He looks like a Punisher. Mike looks like he'll knock
Mike Tyson will kill something.
like block off of anybody right now.
What I'm saying is right here.
So Mike Tyson right now versus, I would say, a prime Kimbo Slice.
Mike Tyson's knocking that nigga the fuck out.
Facts.
100%. 100%.
Because he's a pugilist. He's a boxer.
If you a boxing fan, you a boxing fan, and you saw Mike Tyson, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I mean. And some of us is old enough to be blessed enough to be able to have watched a couple pay-per-view fights with Mike Tyson. If you don't know, go to YouTube and just watch.
I was in Mike Tyson. I'll say this: Kid Dynamite, 21-year-old Mike Tyson from the Catskills, black shoes, black tights, coming out.
No
You send me, coming out to you send me.
Yep.
There's never been nothing scarier than that, Mike.
It's
Tyson.
he's scary.
Never.
Like, you know what I'm saying? At 53 years old, because it's like this. What you got to understand is this right here. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson is now in that place of all men called grown man strength. You know what I'm saying? 53 years old.
You got his silverback strength now, yeah.
Yo, it's gonna be a difficult situation. It's like this. If Mike Tyson has punched professional boxers in the face almost twice his size, right? Let's talk about it. Twice his size. You see what he did to Spinks? You see what he did to Spinks? You see what he did to Nardo? You know what I'm saying? These dudes had him by 15 pounds, 20 pounds, and that's a lot when you talk about heavyweight. That's a lot of power. And you're talking about he's almost decapitating cats. And then you look at these punches that he's throwing with his trainer, the speed of these situations. Man, come on, man. And you talking about he's punching you with bare knuckles? That's bone on bone. Forget about it.
You're gonna lay down. 20. I'll just say 20 million. I don't know I don't know what Mike's money is like these days. I would hope that he
Mike's good right now. Like that
he looks like he's
he got a
good.
podcast, and, you know what I'm saying? He doing stand-up comedy along with the monologue and all that. So he already.
I used to watch the little cartoon that come on Adult Swim, the Mike Tyson mysteries. I used to watch that. Anything Mike Tyson related, I'm here for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. Mike Tyson's Punch Out was my favorite Nintendo game. Like whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't want to see, because how old is Mike now?
53.
Go out there and get hit in the head with some bare knuckles in the wrong spot of your temple, or that shit just hit wrong.
But listen, what I'm saying is
and then that 20 mil not gone have been worth it.
But hold on. What I'm saying is this right here. We got to look at, like, right now, Kazi. Are you fighting Mike? 53-year-old Mike. No one is in here is fighting Mike. I'm saying, and I think a few of us
for 20 mil.
For 20 mil.
No.
Yo, I go out there. I take an ass whooping. I'll be elusive as
You're
hell.
not gonna win, right?
I'm in there.
I'll be running around the court. I'll be
I'm
running
in
around
there.
the ring.
Ain't
You had
gonna
to catch me.
Because
I'm taking a couple shots for 20 mil.
I'll come right on in there. Hey, Mike,
Everybody got a price. 20 mil my price.
I ain't mad
I'm
at
good. All right, I'm
y'all.
good now.
I ain't mad at y'all. Cause you could run it like how Martin was running around the ring from
Larry
Yeah,
Holmes.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
But yeah,
all day.
I don't want to fight no more. But no, but he could also hit you and you could die.
That's what I'm saying.
There's
Good
that.
point.
The point is like this right here, because in some cases, everybody knows anything about fighting. To give a punch, you gotta take a punch.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And a Mike Tyson uppercut
Whew, whew, whew.
is 20 mil gonna fix your brain and neurological system.
No,
No, but it set my kids for life.
They'll be good. Yo, you'll be the man over the fireplace. That's true.
Look, I
they'll be
will,
like,
because I mean, look, for everything that I do for less than $100 grand,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
ain't
holding them ring
Yeah,
for
good
20
point.
mil.
But yo,
Facts,
son,
cuz.
you gonna have
I
that
heard that.
wheelchair. You had that
I
wheelchair
respect
with this
that.
on it.
Bruh, they're gonna be like, they're gonna be like, yo, uncle, yeah, man, and we got all this mansion and all this land thanks to old Uncle Bishop taking that punch in the head from Mike Tyson. R.I.P. He did it so that we could live.
Right.
Like this.
Mike Tyson
See
ain't
a
got
picture of him over the mantle like this with a
Yeah,
with a pipe.
Like
right.
this, like
like I'm a Civil War hero. I did this for my family.
right there, like that's the last. That's the
Reparations. This is for reparations.
and that was the punch right there.
Right. I set our family up for life.
The punch that made us 20 mil.
Y'all can comment. Remember, y'all can comment in the live comments or whatever. Are y'all gonna fight? So Mike Tyson's 53 years old. You know what I'm saying? 20 mil to get in the ring with him is on a bare knuckle fight.
No.
Like I'm saying, like even if I was a professional boxer, like because I think what Wilder was talking about, he could beat Mike Tyson in his prime. Like Mike Tyson in his prime.
I don't hear nothing from Wilder.
Me neither, bro. If he can't beat Tyson Fury, shut your ass up about Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson can beat up.
If he can't wear 40 pounds, for 100 yards. I don't hear that.
That was a lame excuse anyway. That was lame.
What I'm gonna say is this right here. First of all, you knew that shit was 40 pounds when you brought the shit.
Exactly.
Just got beat, bro. And I don't think homie's gloves were on right. I don't. Looking back. Oh,
but what I'm saying is right here.
Fury, but
they sat there in the room. They sat there in the room with him.
That shit while they put the gloves on.
Yeah, they got to go into the room and watch them put the gloves on. So that whole shit of because it was
down his wrist. You seen what I'm talking about?
Right,
that it was like up his wrist, and
But I'm saying it's like this.
Here,
your chief second signs off. So when they take the bandages, when you got to see the bandages and stuff like that, all those marks and all that stuff, the box commission and your chief second sign off on the wraps. They sit there and watch your trainer wrap your knuckles up. So my trainer, if Justice my trainer, me and you fighting, P's your trainer, P's watching whoever's rapping my shit, and then you in the room watching whoever's rapping Just shit. So it's like this. There ain't no way that you could fucking not put the gloves on right if the man is in there. Now if they would have slipped off or some shit like that, that's your man's fault for not you know what I'm saying, having to retape them gloves. You know what I'm saying? Again, but you talking about leather, you talking about bindings and shit like that. Like, yo, and you punching, you talking about you these are 300-pound men punching each other. Shit will loosen up. Sweat, that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I just I think the bare knuckles is the part. I think Mike is a warrior. I think he could fight at the age and the shape that he's in. He looks ready for war. When I see J-Lo now, she's 50. She looks like she's in the best shape of her life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I see Mike Tyson, I'm like, you look like you are in the form close to back when you were fighting. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Because you've recommitted yourself to training and the
Mhm.
art and the sport.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that was always the issue. Mike was never like too slow to do it or like he's past his prime. It just seemed like all this other goofy shit started going on and it kind of took him out the game.
Right.
But
Mhm.
Mike in shape, focused, ready
Right.
for war, will punch anything and destroy it.
Mike is on DMT, man. Mike is on DMT. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? This mug has got that weed just fixed that chemical imbalance. He ready. You know what I'm saying? It's like this, like yo, Mike Tyson's about to be the Thanos of the motherfucking what's his name?
I just don't want him to go out there and get hit like just the wrong way. Because this is what happens when people
Right.
start doing shit they too old to do. And I ain't saying
That
that
one
like,
unlucky punch. is
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But guess
That's
what?
I'm saying.
But it's like this. We ain't talking about Bernard Hopkins. We ain't talking about Bernard Hopkins that was
Yeah,
just
because he stayed in the ring old as hell too.
right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't talking about Bernard Hopkins that fought one fight over. We talking about this Mike Tyson that
Right.
we just fought. Like Bernard Hopkins was moving like an old man at the end of his career. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's talk about it.
Sure.
Like this Mike Tyson is scary, man. Like his muscle memory is super superb. We can only hope to be Mike Tyson at 53 years old.
I
Mhm.
mean, I just want to see him fight with gloves on in a ring. That's all. But I'm
I
here
wanna
for
see him
it.
fight phenomenal.
But I'm here for it.
Mike
just want-
Tyson
I'd like
is
to get that
phenomenal.
money,
How can we get that? How can we get that on pay-per-view? I think it'd be a great fight.
No, please, no. I can't. I don't want to lose any more of my friends.
He'd be mixing different.
How do if P told me that he was gonna fight Mike Tyson, you know what I would say?
Who's that?
How do I say goodbye? I would say this song's dedicated to my homies in that gangsta lean. There's no coming back from
There's
that.
no coming back for you, P.
No.
R.I.P. to P.
It's not just P. Not just P. I'm just
a
using P
bunch
as an
of people.
example.
Look,
Nobody wants to get hit in the no. By Mike Tyson,
I was just asking. Look, can I get 100,000 out that 20 mil?
Right. Yo, Mike.
Help a
Mike,
brother
can you just
out.
open hand slap me, Mike? Mike, can you open hand
You
slap
know
me?
you ain't gonna survive this.
I'm not.
Do something good for the culture.
it's not worth it. What did Adrian say in Rocky? You've seen how strong he is. You can't win.
Oh, but
That it would be that. It would
It would
that.
be bad like that. All right, let's see. Moving on from Mike Tyson, we got what else? I'm trying to keep the mood light, man. Before
It's
we
suicide. Sorry, I had to come back because that's the hardest part of the sample. It's suicide. Who had that on that big pun? That was on.
but yo, because I was
Yeah,
talking
we'll
about
be- so what we
Bill
think about
Johnson.
this? Go ahead.
what y'all think about Joe Rogan getting 100 mil from Spotify,
Joe Rogan got 100 mil from Spotify.
I didn't hear that.
the exclusive deal with Spotify for his podcast.
That's dope.
We out here lollygagging, y'all.
I mean, if Spotify giving away money like
Joe
that,
Rogan. I think it
100
sets
mil.
a new precedent. I think it's amazing, and congratulations to him. I enjoy Joe Rogan's podcast. I do.
Joe Rogan's
Mhm.
podcast is really dope, man.
Because
You know,
it's a little conspiracy, it's a little real life. He ain't scared to talk about shit, just like we're not scared to talk about shit. You know, he'll
Right.
talk about black men getting murdered. There's no
Right.
subject that
Right.
he's not scared to go there, and I think that's why I appreciate it. Because
Yeah, he just has conversation with people. It's
No
not
matter
interview,
what
it's
it
just
is.
conversation.
facts,
You
no
know what I'm
matter
saying?
what it
I
is,
love
no matter
that.
how controversial, it could be flat Earth. It could be no matter what it is. It's like, well, let's talk about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I can dig it. I definitely can dig it. But 100 mil, yeah,
100
we
mil.
got to step up.
100 mil. Like yo, shoot, I'm gonna act different. Niggas give me 2,500. It's gonna be.
What?
I might not show up the next week. What? I got 2,500 intelligent reps and I'm
Look.
out.
Hey, that's 2 stimulus checks, bro.
You be
We
like,
out.
this should be like Jordan on the Bulls. He have his
Straight
own
up and down.
office.
I'm gonna have my security and everything with me. I'm gonna have to get a white dude with with the Jerry curl noodles. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's gotta be a Halloween costume for this year.
The Wisniewski.
The Wisniewski.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, he's a G though. That's iconic. His hair, everything about him was iconic. For real.
Hey, yo, Mike. He was like, "Hey, Mike," and the way he talked, I was like, "You seen the picture, and you did not expect him." He like, "Yeah, Mike. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm gonna hit this quarters up on that thing, man, and we gonna just walk out, baby."
I got a theory. I got a theory too, and nobody spoke on it, but I got a theory. I think dude was black. If y'all know what I mean, I think we all know, like a very fair skinned black person. I mean, that's really black. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we also know BX too. We also know BX. So it's like, if you know BX, baby man, it's like it's hard to tell.
But I'm even talking about his complexion. It looks more albino. He looks like he's African American. When I looked at him, I said, "Yo, dude might be African American." I dead ass thought that because he just reminds me. Because everybody know a cat like that. That's black.
Right.
You know what
like
I'm saying?
Vin Diesel. He's whatever Vin Diesel is.
Like who?
Whatever Vin Diesel is.
I'm not talking about Vin Diesel. Man.
Yo, Vin Diesel. We don't know what Vin Diesel is. It's like,
I'm just talking about everybody got a bro from their hood or old head they know that's hella light skinned that could pass for white. That's black. I think that might be his story. I don't know. I never heard it, but I think that might be his story. I think his mom might be black or his dad might be black or he got a story to tell, I feel like.
Right. I feel like he's whatever Vin Diesel is. We can't pin down what Vin Diesel is.
Because the swag was on on OG Black Guy.
Like, hey, brother.
And you can't pretend that. That's not a swag you pretend.
Right.
No, he was adopted. He go to the cookout. Speaking of going to the cookout and saying some shit out the way, let's talk about our homeboy Joe Biden.
What you want to talk about, man?
I ain't black enough to talk about Joe Biden.
You ain't black.
You ain't black.
Welcome to Intelligently Ratchet. You ain't black unless you vote for Joe Biden. That was bruh. Let me tell you. First,
he's the Democratic Donald Trump.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, my bro. I'm sorry.
You hit the nail right on the head, sir.
No, you got it. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going in. I'm going in. Wait, it's like I'm going in. Okay. As a Democrat, as a registered Democrat, and I want all my anybody GOP or MAGA, I want y'all to feel me on this. This is how you do it. I'm about to show y'all how it's done. I'm a Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
Is Joe Biden a creepy, whispering a little girl ear, get too close, forget what the fuck he's talking about, say some inappropriate ass shit candidate that used to lock black people up like it was his job, his business? Yes. Was he Obama's homeboy? Yes. Is he still better than the alternative? Absolutely.
Yes.
And I will vote for him. Not because he's the best thing smoking, because he's this great champion and warrior for all this other stuff. But we're literally I don't even think people understand. All right, I don't even want to be right. If you can't feel what's being the energy that's being stirred right now in the direction that we're headed in, if you can't see the correlation between our president and his hard on for Putin and Kim Jong and what it is that he likes about them and the way that they handle stuff, for the way that he has attacked anything that's facts or science, you don't even gotta, even if you're a Republican, he's not one of y'all. He's not built like GW or Ronald Reagan or
what up, Billy?
Lincoln or none of them. He ain't even a Republican. So you playing yourself. Trump for Trump. And if poor white people and poor black people knew how much they had in common and how he's pitting them, he's just pitting everybody against each other about the same. It just blows my mind. It just blows my mind because we have literally tiptoed to now the conversation is mail, like if we send out, which we have for every election, we send out the mail-in ballots, right? Absentee ballot. He is now propagated that is fraud, that mail-in ballots are going to be fraud, even though they only, like they send the shit out like coupons you get in the mailbox. No, if you're a registered voter, they send you your ballot.
Right.
If you're a registered voter, they send you your ballot. But this is already, let's go ahead and, because the lie go around the world twice for the truth get out of bed. So let's go ahead and I need to go ahead and start stirring the pot that this election's going to be fake if I lose.
Oh, yeah.
If I lose, it's fake.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and get that lie going. Get that lie going. I need that lie to get.
That's how you get to the club. Yo, I might go to
too,
Tyrone house. I might sleep over at Tyrone house before I leave. You know what I mean? You already know that. You trying to set that shit up already. Also, and Kazi, keep on making your point, but I want to say this right here. Hey guys, if you're everybody that's in my watch party, don't click on the watch party comments, please click on live comments, please, so that way we can see you pop up, because I got a lot of people checking in on my watch party comments. So please.
I got one more trip around the sun as a Democrat, bro, and I'm going independent. I'm gonna be real.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at now.
I'm gonna be real, bro, because how they just did, like if Bernie was the candidate right now,
right?
Like with this lack of compassion that Trump is showing, Bernie would be up like 20 points right now because he can speak coherently. He would speak to what we're seeing that's going on in the last 3 weeks. R.I.P. Ahmaud Arbery, R.I.P. Breonna Taylor, R.I.P. Twin. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bernie would speak to all of that, and he would it blows my mind because Democrats, like establishment Democrats, ran Bernie out twice. 2 times he should have been our candidate. 2 times they jerked him.
It's not gonna be a third time though.
It's not gonna be a third. I was like, yo, don't run as a Dem no more. We whacked for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And now we got a candidate up here that can barely talk. I'm voting for him because I can't afford to vote for that other shit. But he's not good, man.
Nah. The last week.
That creepy shit that he does. Every time he gets around a girl that's like 13 or 12, the shit comes out of him, man. It's ridiculous.
He nasty. It's Uncle Joe Biden. Yo, you grown so much.
But it's the alternative.
You get that soda out the bottom of the ice chest.
I can't risk the alternative. So what I'm here to do is show my fellow, like I said, Republican brothers, if you're an American, this is how you check somebody that you hold accountable. You can be a Republican and you don't got to swallow all Trump's bullshit. Being American is speaking up when you see some stupid shit. Sorry, bro. I've been feeling some kind of way.
Nah, it's
because it's getting dumb, man. It's getting real dumb and retarded, bro.
At the end of the day, it's like this. Like what you got to realize.
No offense to anybody with a mental issue. You know, I'm not speaking retarded in that way. Excuse my, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, reality is shifting, bro.
But it's like this. Like at the end of the day, it's like this. What we should be doing, because kind of what you said and what just Harp doing, it's like this. Like honestly, when you vote, you should vote independently. You shouldn't vote for a party because that's where you've been fucking up all this time. Like everybody's been fucking up this whole time, especially us African Americans. We vote party. No, vote for the people. Vote for the people that's going to, like what I'm saying. It's like this. You should stand in the middle, and you should do this right here. You should say, "I'm going to pick candidate A, B, and D because I like agriculture and what they deal on education." And how they feel on taxes. Now we look over the Republican side. You say, okay, well, I got a lot of money, so I need this, that, and the third, and I'm gonna vote for these cats. What it is this right here. We're not doing enough research, and we're saying that okay, we want the Democrats to save us. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this. That's not the case. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just super disappointed, and like this was a layup line to beat Trump this year, man. And Democrats we couldn't get our shit. Like, bro, like the fact we up 11, right? Like it's 11 points in the polls right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm optimistic. I'm not here to be doom and gloom, but I'm just not here for like, you know, what we having right now. Like you're seeing what you're getting out of like what you elect, right? So you could say, you know, because I'm I want my fellow brothers and sisters, black, brown, white, whatever you are, you know, to understand that, like, I get what you mean when you say, like, my vote doesn't, you know, why people would be frustrated with with voting and the system and how electoral college works and things like that. But if you voted for your governor in Georgia, he opened up your state, right? He opened up your state understanding that, oh, this disease is only killing my old and my black and Latino citizens. So we're good. Open shit back up.
Yep.
It's literally America saying, you know what? It's only killing it. It's literally America saying, yo, it's not killing us. Let's get back to the money.
Let's get back to the bag.
I'm tired of being in the house.
Mm-hmm.
It's only killing black heads, only killing black people and old people. What the fuck are we in the house for? Right? You mix that with, like, your president just telling you don't got to wear a mask. You don't got to wear a mask. Liberate your state.
Mm-hmm.
You know. It's dangerous. It's still dangerous out here for me and you.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's always gonna be. Let me stop.
So, well, yeah, I don't want to, you know, but I'm just saying this, bro, because, you know, it's getting. There got to be it got to change. It got to change. It got to change because Botham Jean shot in his living room. Ahmaud Arbery jogging. Buddy right there, I didn't even see a crime. I'm going to be honest. I didn't see nothing Buddy did that was wrong. From what I understand, he was in his car. I never saw a struggle. I just saw homie put his knees on his neck until he died.
Right.
The call was for forgery. That he wrote a bad check or something at the store.
Right. And so
that's the initial call.
And so you lose your life for that.
Right.
Shouldn't.
So we're gonna jump. Yeah. So let's jump into that.
Dylan Roof kill a whole church of people in Charleston and go to Burger King. Homie got a call about forgery in Minnesota, and he lost his life. Eric Garner was selling loose cigarettes, lost his life.
What's
my homie that was out there in front of the gas station in Louisiana selling CDs? Lost his life. Y'all know I'm losing track of the names. Philando Castile, everybody's favorite lunch. Everybody's favorite guy that worked in the lunchroom.
Right.
Lost his life. Sandra Bland, lose her life. Amadou Diallo, Jordan Davis. Shit, I'm just the names that's on the tip of my tongue.
Yep.
It's crazy.
And literally,
it's too ridiculous.
Say, what is it? It'll be cigarettes. It'll be a traffic stop. It'll be no crime at all. And then, so then this is what happens. The person dies. I have to watch it on Facebook and YouTube and IG and CNN and, you know, and we have to explain this to our brown children, you know, our kids, and try to. You try to explain it to yourself. You try to rationalize it to yourself while everybody else goes on about their fucking day. Might not even address it with you at all if they even mention it, or it's a fucking joke if they do mention it.
Right.
Right? While I got to walk outside.
Right.
Well, I got to worry about the next time I get pulled over, or I got to explain to my son how it's going to be different for him when he gets pulled over because he's brown, and how we got to conduct ourselves in order to make it home safe. Now, if my fellow American likes the way I fucking shoot basketball and I rap and I dance and I act in my movies and I cook food and my chicken is and all that bullshit, and I've got black friends and I date a black guy and all that stupid ass shit people say, then you need to start speaking up about this, because this is an American problem. Because if I saw white people getting gunned down and shot and fucking knees put in their neck and all that bullshit, I'd speak on it.
Like
when I saw Mexicans getting put in cages and
right.
given tinfoil blankets, I spoke on it. When I seen Muslims getting banned from flying and everything, and every Muslim getting labeled a terrorist, I wrote a whole song about it.
You spoke on it.
Wrote a whole
My
fucking
thing is
song
this
about
right
it that
here.
went number
It's like-
one on the college charts.
What
You know what I'm saying?
we need to start. What we need to start doing too. It's like this. Like, if you run across that, like my thing is this right here. If Durham, North Carolina, if I see that same action coming Durham, North Carolina, I'm downtown Durham. I'm not just recording. I'm like, yo, get off of them.
Cats ain't gangster, Bishop. Cats ain't gangster like they say, though,
What I'm
Bishop.
saying, it's like this because at the end of the day, it's again. I keep going back to the point scenario because this. What if this would have happened? What if some real knuckleheads would have seen that going on? The cops got their backs turned and they just start letting off on them.
Hold
Get
on,
off,
Bishop.
Pop,
Hold
pop,
on.
pop.
Hold
These-
on, Bishop. All them 20, 30 people I could just sit here and name on Nobody Real in
Right.
New York, in
Right.
Chicago, in
Like,
LA.
this is out in public. You can
Cats
if
ain't-
you're recording, it's like this. Yo, get off of them. Get off
So-
of them. Like we gonna stand right here because there has been because we've seen this. We've seen
Sure.
videos where people have spoken up and been
Yeah.
in the cop's face and probably saved someone's life.
I saw
Like,
one.
Mhm.
I saw one this weekend. Dude was laying in his front yard. He ran a
Right.
stop sign.
Uh-huh.
Cops came to his house, followed him to his house 6 deep, got out, guns drawn. He was at his
Right.
grandmama's house.
Mm.
Somebody went Facebook Live. Thank God.
Right. Right.
He lays down in his front yard on his stomach and like planks. So
Right.
like his hands and his arms,
Mhm.
all that. Cops did not put their guns down. They told him, stop. A cop from 20 yards away told him to stop resisting. A cop from 20
crazy.
yards away told him to stop resisting. And everybody knew
That's
it,
crazy.
what was about to happen. So everybody in the neighborhood, to your point, Bishop, everybody in the neighborhood went live.
Right.
His grandma came out the house and laid on him.
There you go.
Then and only then did cops put their guns down. He ran a
But it's
stop
like this.
sign.
We got to make noise. It's like this. It's not going live. Like you got to be there. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. It's your responsibility to be like, yo, he's laying down, and this is, you know what I'm saying? It's like this because we got to do this right here. We got to stand in front of those, or we need to start brandishing shit too. Like, nah, y'all not gonna do this.
So
You know what I mean?
But
Make-
then you really put yourself at. I mean,
yeah, you put yourself at risk, right?
you put yourself at risk.
but again, it's like this.
If we're already getting shot, unarmed, because they think we have a gun or might have had a gun, and
Which
we're
is
pulling
Second-
out a cell phone,
which is
or our
Second
wallet,
Amendment.
or the person next to me has a toy train in his hand and they shoot at me because they think he has a gun. Like, what do you think they're going to do if you really have a gun?
Ain't
What
no
I'm
more.
saying is this right here. What I'm saying is this right here. It's on some shit like this. This is where I'm going. It's like this. When you come out, if it's six cops, and 20 people bring their shit out, it's like this. That is not going. If you understand numbers. You understand numbers. Like, yo, we got that. You don't have to. I'm not asking you to point. I'm just asking you to show force. Like, y'all not gonna sit here and kill him. Go ahead and make your arrest. But y'all not gonna sit here and kill this brother. You're not gonna say because what it is, it's gotta
But
be
even the presentation of force, let alone, is going to be enough for them to
Make you let off.
even justifiably now shoot you.
Well, guess what? But then it's like this. But what I'm saying is right. I'm talking about Panthers. Like if you did this shit, if you did that shit in the 70s with the Panthers and all this stuff, and you tried to do a legal arrest or abuse somebody in the what's name, and you're in a Panthers neighborhood protected by the Panthers with cats that are lawfully carrying shotguns and shit like that, that you know that listen, we are not going to allow you to abuse anyone in our presence.
Right.
Whoever would organize that movement would be assassinated.
Yep.
A la Huey Newton,
The ultimate issue.
a la
Catch-22.
Pretty
Like,
much.
what do you do at this point? Because no one, these groups, there are some groups that exist like this. Don't get me wrong. But
Fred
there's
Hampton.
few and far in between, and there's no sort of. Let's keep it real. We will keep it real. Let's keep it all the way real.
Let's
take
keep it gully
the
because
street with it.
it can get
Like-
super gully.
We do not. I'm talking. Let's feel free to disagree. We do not have a joint consciousness across everybody who's the same. So black people
Don't all think the same.
think the same, and not to say that everybody is,
No.
is one size fits all as far as mindsets go, but the point is, you run up in the Latino community, and you think they ain't gonna stick together. You when the last time you seen
Facts.
people get abused?
Facts.
That the whole neighborhood, the whole community, all of Chinatown will pop up on you.
Facts.
We don't think like that.
I saw.
Bro, like I get what you're saying, and it makes sense.
Right.
But it's the ultimate truth because you see they rioting out there now, right?
Yeah.
Because they had such a fear of us already, though. So it's just gonna make it worse.
And
If we were to take that strategy,
what is
I don't see a good outcome from it.
what's the way to go? Like,
What's the way to go though? Like,
What's the way?
What's the way?
I'm gonna tell you my personal philosophy. Because I'm trying to stay a Christian. I'm trying to keep love in my heart. I'm trying to not let the
You be Christian to shoot people?
Nah, but listen what I'm saying though. I'm trying to not let like, because y'all know me, bro. Like, I am like big on diversity. Y'all know
Right.
that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to not let this evil shit creep its way into my mentality, because it's just super evil that'll have me looking at others the way that they are. You see what I'm saying? The way that people are being abused. So I'm trying to not give hate with hate. But what I won't do, this is what I won't do. I won't stand by and watch anyone be done like that.
Right.
If I was on that curb,
Right.
to your point, Bishop, if I was on that curb and I saw that, all hell would be getting raised the whole time.
Right.
The whole time. With my
Be
phone. Yo, this is fucked up. Yo,
Right.
what the fuck? Get off the man. Yo, get off. Like, I would have made such
Aggressive.
a problem.
Mhm.
And then so that would be number one. Number two, you're exactly right, Bishop. People don't like cats ain't gangster like they say they gangster though, Bishop. That's
No.
what I keep getting back to. They'll shoot their cousin.
Mm-hmm.
They'll shoot a motherfucker they went to high school with over $30.
Uh-huh.
They won't shoot George Zimmerman. They'll watch a black woman get the shit slapped out of her. They'll watch a cop kneel on somebody with both knees, and they will eat their French fries.
And my thing is right
Watch
here.
somebody get jacked up
Get
in
on
Waffle House,
Instagram,
don't say
or
nothing.
write up their timeline, or they'll cut their phone on and say World Star.
Right.
They're not gonna do shit.
What I'm
Because
saying is
even
right
in
here.
that situation, if I'm down the block, if I just let my shit
Let
off
off.
down the block,
Let something off.
just something enough where they like, oh, whoa, something like it's
Right.
not. I'm not saying shoot at the cops, but I'm just saying something to where like,
Be a
hell no,
disruption.
I'm gonna lick a
Right.
shot off. I'm gonna do something that is like, nah, I'm not gonna sit there. If I sit there and watch a man take his last breath, not with that shit. I'm not with that shit. That's one. That's number one. And if you white, black, orange, green, yellow, you need to decide right now when we come back outside what type of America we coming back outside to.
Right.
Because we not going. The youth didn't come up sitting in the back of no bus and getting hit in the head at Woolworths. They didn't have a black president.
They ain't got the love is patient.
They didn't have a Black Panther. All they've been seeing since they've been of age to have social media is black people getting killed and nothing done about it.
Right.
So now you talking about, and what they have seen is this repeatedly. Black person dies. I go find every picture of him with his braids half undone, with his hair uncut, him on his worst day. I'm going to put that on the news. I'm going to try to dig up any piece of dirt or any negativity that he's ever done in his life.
Mm-hmm.
And
6 years ago, he was pulled over for whatever.
Hold on,
Right.
Gus. We haven't heard all the facts yet. Let's not jump to conclusions.
Absolutely.
Right? Let's not jump to conclusions. We don't know what happened in the 5 minutes before the cops shot him 68 times.
Man,
He didn't have anything in his hand.
I'm gonna show you. I got some screenshots to show you because you know,
let's not jump
talking to colleagues, and I'm like, what?
Right. And what
you don't need that
because see what we get down to, and I had this conversation with a good friend of mine the other day. That is white, and we had a real good conversation. Shouts out. You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to put you on blast, but I know you're watching, and I love you. Had a great conversation. The thing about it, bro, is like arguing with these cats. 50% of them is pointless.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this: half the people that might be on that MAGA Trump shit would agree to disagree or debate with you on what's good or bad about Donald Trump or police brutality or African American presence or police presence in the African American community and how these deaths are occurring to American citizens, not black people. They will first say American citizens, which means if I don't want it for you, I don't want it for me, regardless of color, age, race, or nationality or religion. If I don't want that shit for you, I don't want it for me. That's being American, number one, right? The second thing is so many people are cognitively dissonant. I went to Carolina. Cognitively dissonant. My mind is made up about the shit before I see the video, before I hear the facts. My mind made up. Nigga did something. I just got to now backtrack to the facts. Now I need the story told in the way that allows me to go to sleep at night and not worry about it.
Right.
Now I need the story told to me, so I'll turn to the network that's going to tell it to me the way I want it heard. That's not going to make me feel bad about it. And they're going to go backwards from the incident and try their best to piece together one thing he did that justified him getting killed.
Which is no justification.
We don't know all the facts.
I said
the tape. Cats looked at that. Hold on, Bishop, hold on. Let me get my shit off. Niggas, excuse me. People looked at Ahmaud Arbery walking in an empty house and justified that as why he was killed. For walking in an empty construction site. They were like, oh, see? And I was like, are you serious? To the point that the contractor had to say, I didn't call the police. And here's a video of 9-10 other people walking in this house. It's not a crime. Little white
and nothing
kids,
was taken.
Nothing was taken. And people still wanted to justify that him walking his ass in that house was trespassing, and that justified a citizen's arrest. My point being is, when people got their mind made up about shit, you think that you say 20 things or you see 20 black people die, you think the 21st is going to change their mind?
Nah.
Fuck no.
And not only that, they've seen it regularly.
And they know it. And they sit on the back of their damn pickup trucks with them boys and they drink their cases of beer and talk about that shit. And think that we don't know.
Hold on.
Hold on, Bishop. Nah, man. Let me talk, bruh. And think that we don't know that shit. I hope motherfuckers is watching right now. I've been waiting all day to say this shit. And think that we dumb to that shit. Oh, well, he pulled out the gun. And first of all, and fifth of all, if I got a gun, so what? It's the Second Amendment. Black people got it just like white people got it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So stop. He's got a gun, ain't a reason to shoot my ass.
Shoot him. Nope.
But guess what? Black people, you should get guns. You should.
Especially now.
If you ask me what my response to this shit is, and I'm not trying to go too OG militant, I'm just keeping it real.
Do it.
My brother. Go get your gun permit. Go get your concealed carry like I got mine. Go get it. You're much harder to oppress. Somebody want to make a citizen's arrest? Let's make a citizen's arrest, damn it. My son likes Skittles. I jog.
Right. I like hoodies.
When I went in my concealed carry class, it brought a tear to my eye. There was like 8 black women in there getting theirs.
And so many getting them now.
I'm not saying that like we going to war. I'm saying protect yourselves. We sitting ducks.
Yeah.
Pray on Sunday. Carry your shit with you Monday through Saturday. Now, Bishop, I'm done. Go ahead and talk.
Oh shit! Well, damn it! I mean, you were so aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to back up. I was gonna talk. I was like, y'all trying to back you up on points, and you was just like, shut the fuck up. I was like, oh,
nah. I was telling you, shut up, man. I'm just
saying. But
no, that's how you came across, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. It's just.
I was passionate.
How many times? Since last week we've seen it. We've seen 2 more people die.
Yeah,
and this is my other side of it. Now I'm gonna go down to the other side of the street. 6, 7 people got murdered in Chicago this weekend. Black people got to hold black people accountable.
Right.
Black people got to hold black people accountable, bro.
Like, it's like this. Well, I'm gonna say this right here because you know what I'm saying. I'm sick of that narrative. I'm sick of that narrative. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Oh, black on black. You can kill the people who you're around. You know what I'm saying? Chinese people kill Chinese people. Black people kill black people. You know what I'm saying? You kill the people that you're around.
Nobody kills us like we kill us.
But hold on.
Nobody kills us like we kill us.
Hold on. What I'm gonna say is this right here. Just because it's not reported in the news, that's the only thing that's what it is. So no, everybody's killing each other equally. People kill people. Now we're talking about unjust killing. You know what I'm saying? Now,
I'm talking about black males right now. We in endangered species, bro.
Absolutely, because you know what I'm saying of the propaganda that was perpetuated on us. You know what I'm saying? We're the most dangerous creatures living right now. Like because what it is this right here. Because of the way media has brought to us. It's all about it's what's been pushed, and it's like this. And I'm gonna say to that, you all have a reason to make no. Everybody should have a reason to be angry. It just shouldn't be us. It doesn't stop until everybody gets angry. You know what I'm saying?
It's an all lives matter thing,
right?
All y'all should be angry.
You know what?
Right. Everybody should be angry because when I'm gonna say this right here, because what happens is if we take 70-year-old white male children.
Mm-hmm.
We know how wild a 70-year-old white dude can be. You know what I'm saying? Because we were all one at one time. So it's like this. So when you go out and you know what I'm saying, you have a wild time and they start killing your sons because they don't understand because they're just partying and shit like that. Guess what? When the opiate epidemic start popping off, when it start killing young suburban teenagers, it's a problem. And that's a drug. Now you got these cops with these power trips that's been, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, there is no reason why 4 officers should have, once you got a person subdued on the ground, what is he doing?
Right.
He's not doing anything. There is no resisting arrest at that point. We're not even talking about a situation. It's like this. It's about how we're treated because you know what? We seem to be the biggest threat for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. Like we can talk, you know what I'm saying? Because of the fact of the way we have been betrayed in media over and over again. You know what I'm saying? It's been one of those situations where if you look at every image of a black male up from 1960s up until now, we're always gang members, we're drug dealers, we're just dissident people.
Thugs, pieces of shit.
All that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just recently when it was like, yo, like, okay, we got a president. We could be president. You know what I'm saying? Outside of Morgan Freeman in a movie. You know what I'm saying? We could be president. You know what I'm saying? And be respected as such. Like you said, we could be seen as superheroes. Outside of outside of Spawn and Blade on some devilish shit, we could be seen as the good guys, right?
Yeah.
So what we have is the institutionalized racism that they don't think that we deserve to be here. And what I'm saying is this right here: without us, America wouldn't be America. Without, you know what I'm saying? Without the back of a black dude, America. Who you think lifted this shit up? Who you think you built the foundation on our backs?
Yeah. Can I say? Yeah. Let me. You good? You can I talk?
You got it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Black cops, white cops, Puerto Rican cops, Asian cops, don't matter. Accountability.
Right.
Yeah.
If you kill someone, who holds you accountable? If you murder someone and you didn't follow protocol, who holds you accountable? You murdered someone just the same way that any other American citizen murders someone. You should be held accountable. You're not held accountable. They know there's a license to kill.
Right.
They know that the worst thing that will happen
if
they're caught is they'll get fired. That's that's the very worst thing that'll happen. This person will lose their life. They will be disrespected from beyond the grave.
Yep.
They will dig up a person's legacy. They will go back as far as they have to find the one time he smoked reefer, the whatever traffic ticket he had when he was 17 years old, it will resurface. He will be criminalized from beyond the grave. It will be his fault. People will find the media, they will look for a reason for it to be his fault.
But a crime, and what people don't understand is this right here: a crime that you commit on Thursday has nothing to do with your death on Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's my point. Whatever crime that any of these men did, put handcuffs on them, put them in a car, write them a ticket, take them downtown, process them. Let them live their life. Let them have due process. Treat them as a tax-paying American citizen. Absolutely. Do not feel that their life is less worth than yours. Do not feel that they are expendable. Do not look at them immediately as a perp, to use the terminology, like literally. You know what I'm saying? Like I just can't. And everybody's not cut out for the shit, right? I think that, you know, when I was I talked about taking that class, but this is what I realized was, like, it's a lot of power in your hand, man. It's a lot of power in your hand. A lot of responsibility. You're like, I could take somebody's life right now. That is a lot of power. You can't play with it. You can't be scary with it.
Right.
You can't.
Not just power, responsibility.
Responsibility. Right. We're taught in class, just like we're taught in class, that it is not a license for you to go around and be Rambo. It is, if anything, it is more reason for you to deflect and avoid confrontation.
Right.
And so what you're seeing is when officers are called to de-escalate, they escalate.
Yeah.
Right.
Make the situation worse. And I see these people in the comments, oh, well, they won't protect you. Black people, newsflash on my white friends, black people, we don't call the cops.
No.
Because we know when they show up, the situation makes it worse. So we don't call the cops. Because what the cop will show up will do is end up fucking around killing one of us for what we called them for. And we know it. So we don't call the police 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? That if we're keeping it all the way real, I would never. Because I'd just be like, I'm better off figuring it out my damn self.
Especially if you know what I'm saying, if you live in a certain neighborhood or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, it's like, yo, like, oh, you going, you know what I'm saying? You got, my thing is right, it's a fearful situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? If I'm getting stopped for a speeding ticket, my only worry I should have is my insurance going up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the, you know what I'm saying? When I talk about white privilege and all that stuff, which is a very real thing when people say that, it's like this. Like, all you have to do when you get stopped and you are not doing anything incorrect besides speeding, all you have to worry about is your insurance premium getting up.
Real facts.
I'm gonna say this, bro, because it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that, and because that's real. When we talk about this election, you elect your district attorney and you elect your sheriffs.
Right.
You elect your governors and you elect your mayors. I'm gonna show why this matters. Fuck it. Don't even vote for president if you don't want to.
Right.
If you don't think electoral college matter, don't vote for that. Just say you vote for your governor, your mayor, your sheriff, and your DA. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna lay it out to you exactly how that matters in the case of Ahmaud Arbery. Right. You get in the case of the state of Georgia, you get a virus that hits your state that's killing 80% of your African American population. That, you know, the death rate of those infected, 80% African American, Latino. You decide you're going to open your state back up. Fuck it. That's one. We're going to open it up. It's only killing them.
Right.
That's one. Two, when we found out about that Ahmaud Arbery shit, how old was it? 2 months?
2 months.
2 months old. The DA had swept it under the rug.
Yep.
Exonerated those people.
Two people had recused themselves. The district attorney, the sheriff, is riding in the car with his son. The old sheriff, which his right to arrest anyone had expired years ago. Yeah.
Right.
Now they riding around making citizens arrests, and their homeboy is 100 yards back videotaping it on his phone so we can get it all and watch it later.
Exactly.
So you had your sheriff, your DA. The shit happened 2 months ago. Governor ain't said a damn thing about it still.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, those are all people that you elect.
Yeah.
Those are all people that you elect that are that are right on your street, right in your town, right in your neighborhood, affecting how you live your life.
Mm-hmm.
So if you too woke to vote, yo, shut your ass up, bruh. If you too woke to vote, then just sit back and just wait for the next case to pop up on TV.
Right.
And then play Facebook woke.
Mm.
That's what
we're getting a lot of right now. And I'm
right,
over it.
right here for everybody
You
that's
just
outraged.
sorry, you just getting my energy of me being over it, bro.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No. And it's like this because I'm on the same situation. I'm in the same situation as you in, Kazi. It's like this because it's some armchair killmongers out here all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this, that, and the third. And it's like this. But when it's time for action, when it's time for the action to happen, you could have saved that man's life. You were Colton. You could have saved that man's life by being a disruption in the scene. Because guess what? I'd rather get arrested also.
Thank you.
And have that one officer that was on his neck. You come arrest me. You come get off of his neck.
If that's what it takes to save his life, come arrest me. Yep.
Come arrest me.
Hold on, bro. Sorry, my battery about to die.
Okay.
I got you. But yeah, that's the wave I've been on. Like,
over.
I've been like those that know, I've 20 years in law enforcement, and I've been like, my main thing has been like, yo, nothing's going to change until the good cops stop letting the bad cops represent all cops.
Right.
Like your silence, good cops, your silence is basically condoning the action.
Yeah.
If you're not saying
100%.
nothing to them or speaking out about it publicly or try to affect some kind of training, some kind of change, or some consequences, this officer needs to be fired, whatever, like you're just condoning the action. You're just letting it slide by.
And you know me, I like to unpack shit. So this is how I'm gonna take it a step further, right? So I'm gonna take it a step further. Because when you're talking about having, officers, when you're talking about having elected officials that have another personal agenda, these are jobs and these are positions and offices that are to protect. They don't even put protect, to serve the people. Right.
Serve the people.
Right. If you're an elected official, to serve the people. If you're in law enforcement, you're here to serve the people. Even though there's some historical context that goes back to early, officer and what that meant and where it came from and all of that. If you know that was for us.
Right.
Post Reconstruction era, there was a bunch of free us running around. A lot of people were scared of that. Had to come up with a way to keep an eye on that shit, right? Now, of course, we've evolved to where we are now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm getting to. I don't know what that guy does when I'm applying for my loan.
Right.
When I'm trying to get a job.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm trying to buy a house. When I'm in a game, like I remember I was a baseball game, 469. I had the highest battage average in Onslow County. The ump stopped the game, told me, tuck my shirt in, boy. This wasn't a basketball game. The ump told me that while I'm up at bat. I'm the number one hitter in the area. And so I'm like, wow, if that's how you feel, what do you really want to say? Right?
Mm-hmm.
When you put in for something and you don't get it, and you're like, damn, I know my credit was good enough. Or like you put in for a job and you're like, well, shit, man. This is the shit that goes on behind the scenes because your DA is one of those. Because your cop pulling up on you is one of those. His mind's made up. It's not, this is what we fight against. And then we have to fight against, you have to prove that you're not the stereotype. You have to work your way back from I didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
Or I'm justified. My credit was good enough, or or like, it's you never know. That's the thing about it. You just never know like who's who in the situation anymore. And them lines seem like they more blurred than ever because we got a president that wants to politicize and draw like a dotted line, like a perforated line down the middle of everything. Everything's a political issue. Even wearing masks. Is like a political thing. It ain't a science or factual or listening to educated doctors or anything like that. They ran Dr. Fauci out of town. They said him and Bill Gates are trying to kill us.
It's like this. Like at the end of the day,
so
what it is?
Where
it's
we
like
at right now? I ain't never seen nothing like this before.
We don't get past it.
But it's just like that other element of like, yo, it's the cop that pulls you over. But like I said, it's so much deeper than that.
Mm-hmm.
It's systemic. It's the you know what I'm saying? Like I think Josh Gunn wrote a very poignant status today of racism.
I can't hear Bishop for some reason.
Can you hear me? Can y'all not hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay, so it's like at the end of the day, it's like can Ratchet Tears hear me? I don't know. Sometimes it goes out, but like it goes into the place of systemic racism. It's built into and woven within the fabric of America, and until we start changing some of these things, you know what I'm saying, within the system itself, because it's built around. Because you gotta talk about this. You built your country up and you built laws in your country to allow you to enslave a group of people. You built it to allow you to slave a group of people. Then you had
Kazi, come out and come back in.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do.
So all right. I'll bring you back in, Kazi. So you know what I'm saying? You build that around to keep your financial upward slope, right? Off the backs of free labor. Now you done took these tools and everything. Like, let's talk about it. Like, let's say if your toaster and your stove and your TV had rights all of a sudden. How the fuck you gonna act? Your tools got rights now. You know what I'm saying? You can't turn them on when you just want to use them. You gotta ask them. That shit shut shit down. So what you do, you start making other laws to help you bide that time to the new reform and everything like that. Hence, you got Jim Crow, you got segregation. You know what I'm saying? It was like this because people want to understand what people want to say is like they ended slavery. Yeah, they ended slavery, but then you got to talk about segregation, Jim Crow, and all that stuff. The shit they put in the middle before we got to this point where we can walk around. And then what you got, you have taught generations and generations of this doctrine, the saying that you are better than these people because you happen to be born a different skin color. So now you put that doctrine in and you put that I'm better than you situation, then you get someone that's on a power trip for whatever in their life they're not getting. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting. You know what I mean? They're not getting their wife don't like them. You know what I'm saying? The kids don't respect them. So then they taking that shit and then they going out on the beat and they're trying to be John Q fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger Law, Rambo, boom, to try to make themselves feel better inside. And then you get these crazy ass police killings because you're scared. Because you don't, it's like this. What people really need to focus on is conflict resolution. You know what I'm saying? How do you resolve conflict?
And de-escalation.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like as a police officer, if I got a vest on, if I'm coming to you with a vest on, I got a 4.5, a taser, a mace, I got a radio. First of all, I got all my armor. I'm good. In my mind, I'm coming to your shit like, okay, what's the issue? All right. Even if you want to meet loud and cuss and everything like that, listen, hold on, because I've seen officers do it. Hold on. What's the problem, man? You know what I'm saying? Because a calm voice can de-escalate anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Listen, hold on. Okay, maybe I'm coming at you wrong. Tell me what you got going on. All right, boom. Because not everything has to lead in an arrest. It ain't like you get paid $5 extra because you make ever an arrest. Shit, sometimes
you don't. And there's no ticket quota.
Right. So it's like this. So it's like, okay, if a person is arguing, listen, man, I understand you upset. Listen, can you just move from over here? We ain't got no problem. Don't make me do my job. I won't have to do, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Can you go over there? Okay, you got a forgery? Come on, man. You can turn the other way. Like, why would we even go through the paperwork? You fuck around, you know what I'm saying? You fuck around with Bishop Omega as a police officer. If it's too hot outside, I'm not chasing your ass. Well, you got it today. Just need a stolen car over there. I'll pick it up later. Okay, just get the fuck out the car. You stole it, right? Get out, go run. I'm not chasing your ass. It's 90 degrees outside. Fuck that. No. Leave the car where it's at. You know what I'm saying? I got the car back. What happened to the suspect? I don't know. He juked the fuck out of me. He's going. I don't want. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to shoot that man in the back. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. A lot of times you drawing your guns, and it's like the man, and it's sad because if you see that video, man,
Hard
that
to watch.
man says, I can't breathe. The human.
My body hurts. My chest hurts. My stomach hurts.
Somebody bring me some water, please.
Please. No one should be arrested and have to beg for their life.
And the fact that, you know, it's heard saying that, and then everyone there, like I said, I go by what's called, you know, reasonable person or reasonable officer standard. If I can look at that video and be like, I know that officer is hearing 20 people say, yo, get off his neck. He can't breathe. He can't breathe. He can't breathe. Yeah. Like, there's nothing reasonable. There's no reasonable justification for you to have your knee on his neck like that.
Right.
Especially if he's telling you himself.
When you look at the joint, it's 3 other people on him. You could come off his neck.
You can come off his neck. Exactly. There's no reasonable justification. The only time it's justifiable is when you're using deadly force. And that's what he was doing, essentially, using deadly force.
Over a alleged forged check, a bounce check.
Bounce check. You gotta put
you kill somebody over it.
You gotta put your knee on somebody's neck for a forged check. And
then the dude up front knew they were wrong, but he was just trying to be tough. Like, nah, man. He went the Asian fella. I don't remember how to say his name, but the one that was closest to the camera. He was free. He had his hands won't occupy. He'd be like, yo, bro, all right, it's enough. Yep. Put the cuffs on him. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
Right.
He could have de-escalated himself. 3 people on one person, and you just sit there with your knee on them. Like, I mean, we go around.
You don't hear, and that's the thing. You hear all these other people, but I was waiting for one of those officers to say, like, "Hey, get off of him."
Yeah.
Right. And it wasn't until the paramedic was like, "Yo, what are you doing?" Like at the very end.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying?
It's too late.
His body was by then he was unconscious. You know what I'm saying? Damn near lifeless. Yeah. Like it's just ridiculous. Like that's why I think all them officers should be fired because y'all was all accountable. Y'all seen what was going on.
Right. And it's like it's just not fine.
And now y'all need to get charged with murder because that's what that was.
No, and it's murder. Like this. You know what I'm saying? At least at the end of the day, it's like one should be charged with murder and the rest should be charged with manslaughter. Like because that's
criminal misconduct.
What we need to do is this right here because we can't say, oh shit, it's got to be murder because guess what? Murder they can weasel out of it. We've seen that.
Well, good point.
Several times.
Good point.
Charge them correctly.
Hey, can I send a shout out to Alan? I don't know if y'all did that already.
Yeah.
Posted a real powerful comment. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I know you feel it. You know what I mean? He said he's police officer DC as a black man. I'm trying to live this line. Being a black man out of uniform when I'm off duty and a black man in uniform when he's on duty, and it's hella stressful, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I've said that plenty of times. You know, I gotta live my life every day in the skin. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be hated. You know what I'm saying? When I'm at work for what I do, I'm going to be hated outside of work for who I am.
I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but that's happening right now.
Oh yeah, it's going
In
down.
the streets heavy.
Yeah. Oh no, they start busting up windows and all that stuff. It's like this, but it was like this. Where was y'all at then? You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things, because if y'all would have picked up rocks right then and just start throwing rocks, that man would still be alive, man. And I think that, you know what I'm saying, like at the end of the day, we as citizens, or there should be some laws or something like that where citizens, you know what I mean? It's like, and I'm with Molly, firing is just not enough. Not losing your job is just not enough.
No.
Exactly. Because if people, black, white, regardless, those that feel, and if y'all don't know Molly, that's like my love right there. Me and Molly are really good. Shouts out to Molly. But you know, if they were to handle it the right way, if people were to feel like they did some dirt and they were going to be held accountable, I don't think that the response would be what you were seeing.
Right.
Because that's the thing that's what I didn't get to say when we were talking about black on black crime, and you know, will black people that are the same kill each other? Well, people that are the same also are held accountable.
Mm-hmm.
If I kill Tyrone, I'm best believe my ass is going to jail. 2 knees on his neck or nah, I'm going to jail. If I shoot
or somebody in your family going to be trying to get justice. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
somebody's getting held accountable. You will not, and I will say this, and I'll put any amount of money on it. And I want somebody to prove me wrong. You will not show me a video of a white child, person, teenager, woman, or man getting done like that. You won't show me one. Someone please show me one. Someone please post one in the comments. Just one out of the whole YouTube internet. Find me one.
Okay. I'll show you one, because I'm against police brutality, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's against my people or any people. And that's my overall stance. Like,
I'm just saying,
it's
I
fucking
like
ridiculous.
Okay. I just want to see it. I've never seen it, Just. So I just want to know it exists.
I'll put it in
help that'll help me calm down and say that, you know, okay, this is a policing, you know, just in the sense of like accountability for officers and how they handle their authority.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
Yeah, right, that's what I'm saying. Because when we make it everybody problem, that's when we get shit fixed.
Because this is what I'm saying. I saw Buddy get choked out for a cigarette. When I saw what was that little girl in the school last year? What was that, a Nightdale?
Yeah, got body slammed,
flexed in the cafeteria.
Yeah. Ridiculous. And that was a black cop that did it.
Let one cop do that to a white kid. You will never hear about that person ever again. They will build a brand new jail for him and put him under it.
Yep.
And that's what I'm talking about when we talk about America and why is Kaepernick kneeling and all that, bruh. Like I said, if you just want to be blind to it, that's different. That's fine. But we not stupid. Number one, we not dumb. We not stupid. Well, we got to wait for the rest of the tape to come out. We don't know what happened. They always say they didn't do nothing. It's always some stupid shit that we got to deal with.
What I'm saying is, right, it don't matter if I did anything. It's like this. If I'm not brandishing hostages, there's no reason to kill me. If I'm not out there joint with 2 fucking heckler koches and waving them shits and at a daycare center, there's no reason for you to kill me.
But right. Bishop, here's the point. If you were waving 2 Walther PPKs out there at a daycare, you'd be alive. Dylan Roof's alive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The motherfucker that shot up the Batman movie with green hair is alive.
Alive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure is.
Dude
walking around downtown Raleigh with a rocket launcher.
In some way with the damn rocket launcher is alive. Didn't even get a ticket. Within his constitutional right. But a black man with a gun Philando Castile had his permit. Told the officer, I have a permit. My weapon is in the vehicle, and got shot.
Nervousness. Cop scared to death. Like,
yeah, America got to decide what it want to be, bruh. Because then when you speak on it, a la Kaepernick, a la LeBron, shut up and dribble. You're unpatriotic. You're the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling everybody that's listening and watching, when we come back outside, I'm just telling, so you heard it here first. This new generation not going for it. They're not going to march like Dr. King. It's not going to be a bunch of whole handing and kumbaya because they just keep seeing it. And I can't blame, and it's unjustified. Nobody doing nothing about it. Then you get lied to and told to shut up. Your feelings don't matter. Bunch of talking heads. They'll talk you to death about it.
We've been talking about this since season 1. Damn, Alan just said it.
He did the mic drop.
Kazi, are you okay?
Yeah, sorry. Hold on.
Are you okay?
All right, I'm back.
Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Kazi, do you have your life alert?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Do you have your life alert necklace on, Kazi?
Help!
Help! I'm falling.
I can't get out.
That commercial was legendary.
What he said most of these, in paraphrase, he said most of these officers are already psychologically incapable of doing the job. The only reason why they got into the job is because someone pushed their application through. So you did, like I'm saying, my thing is this right here. You're dealing with, and I've said this before. I think we talked about this on like maybe season 3, when I was like, because understandable, we have to understand that yes, the officer's job is very stressful. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to say this, and then because what you can do is this right here. There's a lot of mean motherfuckers out there, and then there's some accident killers. There's some motherfuckers that just are just super. I'm super nervous. I don't know how to handle the situation. I'm scared. I'm actually scared of black people. Yada yada.
You gonna make me go listen to that now? That's like Nas and Jada,
right.
I think.
They're accident killers. So it's like this. But what we have to do in a training situation, it's like this, kind of like they do military people. Like just been in the military, like it's like this. Yeah. They give them a certain amount of time off. Like, yo, don't be out here every day.
Right.
3 months on, a month off. Because you out here dealing with, because I'm, you know what I'm saying, I don't know how I can deal with this right here. Me going to work every day, me going to the same neighborhood, and me seeing a dope fiend cracked out dead in front of their 2-year-old, or somebody that sold their 5-year-old to somebody else, and all this shit is going through my mind, and this shit is fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Sure. And you don't have no time to decompress. Then they're not paying you. They're not paying you for that. You know what I'm saying? They're not paying you enough to decompress. So I think what we can do and start it off like this. Like we need to have our officers, when you deal with a special hard ass case, you have to mandatorily go talk to someone. Go ahead and get some therapy. Sit your ass in therapy. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, you dealt with a hard case. You seen, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. Because again, it might not be necessarily, you know what I'm saying? It might not be necessarily that this person is overtly racist. It's just that today was the day.
I got you. So I want to thank you for, bringing stuff like that up because, but then the problem comes with management or more so mismanagement. And it's going to definitely start from the top because if you're going to have so many officers that are dealing with these daily traumas and no time to decompress and they're already understaffed and overworked as it is.
Yep.
So
mental health.
Right, to deal with their mental, emotional health, or even just dealing with their family, because not only do they got this work stuff, they probably got family stuff that they got too. They son probably at home acting up, or their wife out there cheating, or you know what I'm saying, anything. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a whole bunch of things. But
imagine bringing
if the upper management isn't going to take the action of saying, well, the city's only going to be able to pay for each officer a salary of, let's say, $35,000, $40,000. Mm-hmm. Most people are gonna be like, I don't want that job, but it's gonna be those third, fourth, fifth tier people that are like, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And those are the people that are questionable on the psychic exam or shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Shouldn't have because of conduct and performance or whatever. But they have staffing issues. That department has staffing issues, so they're gonna, fill the slots.
Right.
But they're not filling the slots with quality people because the quality people aren't getting paid.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like
the teachers, the same thing. Like, it's,
Yep.
so a lot of teachers deserve to get paid more too. You know what I'm saying?
A whole lot more.
That's where the problem lies. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is budgeting and management. If they had more money to pay for more quality officers, you get better applicants.
Mm-hmm.
So who has control over those resources and those funds that you're referring
to? The city or the state.
Depends
on the
agency. We vote for.
That's why I wanted you to say. I want one of y'all to pick up on that.
That's why I said. That's why I said it was management. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's upper management.
Well,
so those people that we vote for and everything like that, all that comes into play.
But I'm going to ask you this right here. But what we can do is this right here. Even and I want to say that because what I'm thinking is my plan as far as with the therapy is involved is this right here. Like we can have. Because if we went out there and got advocates that like Black Lives Matter, you know what I mean? We got people that are therapists in the Black Lives Matter movement. You know what I'm saying? I would say, hey, yo, listen, we trying to fix this. You know what I mean? We want brothers and people to stop being killed, right? Let's volunteer your services to these officers or whatever that because I'm saying it's like this, because if you're a fifth tier person that's a little bit off, if you're talking to somebody every week, you know what I'm saying? You're talking to somebody that can help.
Mm-hmm.
That can help you deal with whatever you're coming in with. That can actually say, okay, well, hey, you can actually still be an officer, but your issue has to be controlled with medication. Just take your medication every day, and then you could be that person because you want to change.
Well, it don't necessarily have to be medication. It could just be like, all right, this is how you process whatever you've been through. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you've seen during the week, you process it in a certain way, and you just continue to move on. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, that's just one of the problems, that we're having. But regardless of the fact, I think that, and shout out to the mayor in Minnesota because it happened. They fired him. They fired those guys immediately. Yeah. And then he was even posting like, yo, why are these guys not arrested yet? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
facts.
When you start getting support like that, it's like, yo, we not gonna allow it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's gonna put, officers on notice. But then not only that, and I'm speaking to people in law enforcement, they need to hold each other accountable.
Yep.
Me working, if I was that, especially the Asian officer,
couldn't have stood there and watched that.
Do that. I'd be like, yo, get off of
him. Get up, bro. All right, that's enough, bro. That's enough. That even after a certain amount of time, you've been like, all right, bro.
Yo, get off. Like, they were on his neck for like at least 5 minutes. I'm like, yo, get off of him.
When he started calling for his mama, bro. When he started calling, hold on, bro, because I'm about to get mad all over again. Let's not even talk about that shit. Because when the man starts saying mama, that shit hit me some different kind of way, dog. Because you do that when you know that's your last cry. That's your last cry. Mm-hmm. Jesus and your mama are your last cries for air.
And his mama had died 2 years prior. Right around this time 2 years ago.
Bruh.
So he just knew. At that point, he knew it was game over.
The smugness, though, the hands in the pockets. Oh, it was so smug. It was tidy. It was neat. And I
say it was murder. And I say it was murder because it was a couple times when the dude tried to move, and like you see him like press his knee a little bit deeper.
He readjusted.
Look at my post. I'm like, yo, anybody don't see nothing wrong with that? Let me do that to you.
Yeah.
Let me put my knee on your neck and on your body. And when you shift or move because it's uncomfortable or you're trying to get some air, I'm going to press a little bit harder.
Like I said, people cool.
And tell me you don't have a problem with that. Let me do that to your child.
Some people not all.
Like first of all, watching somebody get you got to be a hard motherfucker. You got to be a hard motherfucker to watch somebody lose their life and not be affected by it. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. Killing somebody and shit like that ain't no, you know what I'm saying? It's like this because what it is, that wasn't a shot. That was you. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh shit, he was running away. He shot at them because he was scared.
Right. You continue to press. Like you kept your knee there. You know what I'm saying? You kept it there. And that's what it's like. And as many people, he's saying he can't breathe. The other people are saying, like, and you had no regard for his life or even like, your actions. You just kept doing what you was doing.
Right here, it's like this. You know what I would have went to if you, like I said, I go back to what I would have done if in the same situation. If I was an officer there, if you know what I mean, if you put me in that situation, I would have pulled my shit off and let off. Like if y'all not gonna get off of them, everybody got to go now. Let's all go. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna sit here. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what forgery of a check. Because guess what? Guess what he would have got? He would have got probation. Like I think we got a clip. We got a clip of Steve. He was homeboys with Steven Jackson.
Yeah.
He was homeboys with Jackson. Steven Jackson, like I want y'all to see what Steven Jackson just said. Watch this. He's homeboys with him. Hold on. P's gonna pull it up.
P got you on the spot. P, go ahead.
I got it.
Go ahead.
P had it. Here it is.
This is what I gotta wake up to. Huh?
Yeah, I saw it this morning.
Marv was my brother, man. We called each other twin, bro.
I mean, damn, they look just alike.
Yeah, brother only was out there in Minnesota. He was changing his life. He went to Minnesota. He was driving trucks. I just sent him up 2-3 boxes of clothes. My boy was doing what he's supposed to do, man. Y'all going to kill my brother, man.
It's wild out here, bro.
Whatever I can do. Can't let this ride, dog.
Nah. This one hits different, bro.
Be mad till it hits.
This one hits. I'm telling you, there's watershed moments in history. There's watershed moments in history. The church bombing during the civil rights movement changed shit. You know, crossing Pettus Bridge and watching people on your nightly news get hit with the water hoses and dogs changed shit. This one ain't no there's no, well, what did he do? Or, well, there was some more to it or whatever. Nah, everybody watched the dude sit on his neck for 5 minutes.
Right.
Everybody saw it. And now they're releasing the footage that led up to it. There was not even so much as a scuffle. Homeboy did not resist at all.
And it doesn't matter. Even if the dude had a criminal history, even if they did want to lock him up. Let's just say, all right, they had him in cuffs, everything's fine. And let's just imagine he's claustrophobic and doesn't want to get in the back of the car, so he panics. Okay, y'all take him down, y'all do whatever. It still doesn't justify you putting your knee on his neck for 5 minutes while he's saying, I can't breathe.
At all. At all.
Like this is my as a human, like we've been in fights before. And somebody said, yo, I can't breathe. All right, let me let you up. You know what I'm saying? In a place of anger. You know what I'm saying? All right, yo, we can't breathe. Let him up. It's over with. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you get that close to killing somebody, that's a real situation. That's a real, as a human being, that's a real place when you almost murk somebody the fuck out because you just didn't do something right.
This is season 4 of our show.
Yeah.
The literal reason we started this show.
Right.
Sure was.
The literal reason that I was like, yo, we need to get on the air. Shit like this.
Right.
Because I got too many friends and people that I love of white, black, green, yellow, orange, and I was like, man, this is going to divide us all. We got to do something about this. We got to have conversation about it because America doesn't have conversation about it, and we don't work out our problems. We gloss over it, and then it continues to happen. And here we are, literally 4 years later, and there are 3 hard body cases like in the last 7 days. One of them that happened 2 months ago that, and you know what's ironic? You know what's ironic about Ahmaud Arbery's case? The only reason that the video came out is because Buddy that did the shootings lawyer thought the video would exonerate him.
Yeah.
That's why the video came out.
Right.
He thought that it would exonerate the boys on shooting Ahmaud Arbery. So he he put the tape out. And because he thought that it would justify. And this is what I'm saying, man. I just warn, my brothers, sisters, allies in the struggle. I'm not going to let this make me into a racist person. I refuse, But
because we got allies out here. It's like this. We've always had Quakers. We've always had allies. It's like this. Some people that realize. I think a comedian said this. This is the best point that someone has ever made. You said you got white people and you got people that happen to be white.
Well, just people that are for what's right. Like my mom saying. What I'm saying is right. This is why you can be for what's black or you can be for what's white, but be for what's right.
Exactly.
Down the middle, because that's the only way you keep it fair and balanced, bro. You can't say that this is cool. It go like I said, the Kaepernick shit. Like people make it about the veterans, like black people ain't in the military too. Right. Like we ain't dying. My dad was in the army 22 years.
I ain't never find that disrespectful.
Exactly. Like Law came on and said, "I fight for your right to kneel if you want to."
Shit.
But people make shit out and make it into what they want to make it out to be. That's what I said. It's a cognitive distance. People got to make up their mind. Is it one of America, or is it America for white people and America for everybody else? Because that's what it looked like right now. There's an America for white people, and then there's an America for everybody else. Asian people finding out the hard way right now. They finding out the hard way right now. I think a lot of Asian people thought they had the white card, and they finding out now how quick shit'll turn on you. You know what I'm saying? Because now Asian people being victimized all over this country for this virus. And they've been treating black people like shit in the hood for a gazillion years. So I hope this is a wake-up call for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it doesn't bother you till it affects you and your people. I'm cool with them banning Muslims, not my problem. I'm cool with them locking them little Mexican kids up at the border, not my problem. Shooting unarmed black men, not my problem. Virus, wait a minute. Oh, it's only killing black people and old people. Not my problem. It's literally where we're at.
Right. And it's like what it is this right here. It's the thinking, it's the mentality of this right here. Because because you don't want to be human and when it doesn't affect you. And then you know what happens is this is how we figure out when shit start affecting people. When the paychecks start coming in. Oh shit, now we gotta open America. We gotta be united. You know what I'm saying? When 9/11 happened, oh shit, because guess what? Racism was at an all-time low when we had an enemy. You know what's gonna fix? You know what's gonna fix racism? Alien invasion. Motherfuckers coming from Mars, shooting the shit out of the earth. Because guess what? I'm gonna tell you this right here. And this is what I'm saying. Because you don't care if the person next to you, if you in a burning car, you don't care if I don't care if you're in a Ku Klux Klan or anything, Black Panther movie, you Hebrew, Israelite, or whatever. If you burning in a fucking car, you want someone to save you. You don't care if that person's gay, white, black. Save me. Help me. And that's what we got to look at. We got to look at everybody. Because if you don't care then, you should not care any other time. Because when it's an emergency, you don't care who comes help you. You don't care who blood you getting pumped in your system.
You know what's ironic about that, Bishop? You know what's very ironic about what you just said? You know the person that invented IV, blood transfusion, and all that, Charles Drew.
Yes.
You know how he died?
Because they didn't want to give him IV.
Because there was the colored hospital was 20 miles away. They would not take him to a white hospital and give him his own invention.
Right.
So he died because they had to drive him all the way to the colored hospital, which was 20 minutes away. And they denied him his own invention. It's literally how he died. Okay. So what I want people to understand, because like I said, I'm refusing, you know, I don't let history make me into like what I feel like it could if I allowed it. If I just took that perspective of like living my life based upon what's happened in the past, I try to stay present. But at the same time, there's a future, and I'm raising part of it, and it's brown. And I need America to figure out they shit.
Right.
Does that flag represent everybody, or does it just represent white with money? Because that's just how it looks right now. Not even just like right now. That's just a feeling, a sentiment. When we talk about, when you went back, we were arguing about Silent Sam this time last year. Mm-hmm. People were justifying that shit. And every time, it's like always having to justify that we're American.
Right.
It's like white Republicans want to hold the keys to God now, even. What Christianity is, based upon who the fuck you vote for. And ain't nothing about that God. Mm-mm. Ain't nothing about that God. Nothing to do with Jesus, the Lord, Savior, Jesus Christ, the Holy, none of that. But people will politicize a Bible. People will politicize a mask. Literally to keep shit the way it is.
Right.
You were seeing a grown-ass, half of our nation go through a grown-ass temper tantrum because Obama's been president. Their boss where they work is black. Somebody got promoted. A brother like me rode by him with a white girl and a drop top. They just sick of seeing it. Some people sick of that way and they want to go back to the old way. And it's literally some people stuck in the past of saying, I wanted to go back to when I got to go first. Fuck you.
Right.
I wanted to go back to where you worked for me. Not you lived next to me. Not that you drove by me in a Benz. I wanted to go back to I get to go first because I get to go first.
Right. It's hard to deal with, right? It's that loss of power.
You want to go back to that, and we're not going back to that.
No.
And you got people voting to go back to that. You have people upholding institutions that will get us trying to freeze time, or maybe we can turn it back a little bit and put these judges on the Supreme Court, and we can change this rule and we can change that rule. Tiger wins the Masters. Let's dig the holes up and move them around.
Right.
Let's not hang. Let the first president that won't have his picture hung in the White House, Obama. Let's not hang his black ass picture. It runs through everything. And then when you get money, when you get to a LeBron or a Michael Jordan status,
or Jay-Z,
don't speak on the problems. You make too much money. What are you complaining about? You're rich.
You made it. See what it is this right here. See what
that's not a thing. Because you a coon if you let how much money you make dictate what you sticking up for your people and speaking on things. I don't care. I'm past the point now where it's like, nah, I gotta speak because I got a voice and I know how to articulate myself, and I'm fucking smart and I'm black as hell. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, my white is white and Native American. I'm black as the ace of spades. I'm not here for no disrespect of my people, male or female. I'm not here for disrespect to anybody of any race or nationality, male or female. But sitting by and continually watching this shit go on and acting like it's cool, that shit dead, bro.
Right.
When we come back outside, dead ass. That shit dead, dog. We're not going back to that shit. I'm not. I'm speaking on it. I'm acting on it from now on, dog. I'm not.
Like
I can't no more.
Speak to me with the proper respect. You know what I'm saying? I've never been scared to walk outside at all. But you will speak to me and because that's things that people are willing You know what I'm saying? Don't be a bully, because what y'all did, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a problem with a man face up, this is what happens. It's like you get these bullies, right? You get the Zimmermans and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like this, where they say nigga under their breath, right? But when it comes down to messing with Kazi, Bishop, or Just, he ain't gonna say too much, but he'll mess with a 15-year-old, 17-year-old little kid, right? Now that's when you want to start jumping out the pocket. Or, because I'm saying that officer that held his neck down, you talk about a one-on-one, you know what I mean? Your four partners, whatnot, that thing changes a little different.
Bro, this is my thing too. And I'm not knocking what you're saying, Bishop, but I think what I'm speaking on, I would rather you call me a nigga. I'd rather we go back to a little Archie Bunker racism.
Right.
Because you call me a nigga, because if you call him a nigga, at least he's alive.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He's disrespected as a man. Okay, we might throw hands. That was messed up. I'm gonna file a complaint. I know that's dirty, but I live. You didn't kill me like you thought I was one, that my life didn't have value. If you called me one, feel how you feel. I might call you, I'm not one of those, but shit, call him something back. And it's that George Jefferson, like I'll call you something, you call me something, and then we laugh it off and I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There was a level of racism like that in America that allowed people to coexist and just kind of, I didn't even say tolerance, but a respect.
Right.
Yeah.
That's even if it was, that's the colored part of town. You didn't go down there killing people.
Right.
If you didn't like them because it was black, you didn't run up on them and shoot them with a shotgun.
Unless they start getting, unless they got too far ahead of things.
What I'm saying is living with that, the name calling, the name calling, that's America.
Right.
Shooting you and killing you for your shit. Nah, bro. But I'm good, man.
I want to leave on a lighter note.
Man.
I want to leave on a lighter note, though. We want to talk about the Dave Chappelle situation.
Ah.
I want to talk about my homeboy Dave Chappelle and our homegirl. What's her name?
Azalea Banks.
Azalea Banks.
Azalea love trouble Banks.
I heard Azalea Banks was running around out this mug, had Russell Crowe smacking her up, and now she's cheating with Dave Chappelle.
She had one song I liked called 212.
What song?
She had one song I liked called 212 when she first came out. When she first came out, she was raw with it. I was like, yo, shorty from the hood that's keeping it really hip hop, rapping her ass off, but she's smart. She's mixing it up with these club and these house beats and break beats, like that New York subculture. Like she was tapping into that,
right?
Which is big. It's a good lane to be in. And then once stuff started going left, like with her career, when her songs weren't as popping, it's just something all the time. It's just something all the time.
Everybody.
It's somebody. It's somebody else's fault. RZA did this. Russell Crowe did this.
Right.
Mel Gibson did this. Rihanna did this. Nicki Minaj did this. Dave Chappelle did this.
Can I ask you a question, Kazi? I want to ask a question to Pete. I want to ask a question to Pete.
Mm-hmm.
Pete Nomina, you're Dave Chappelle. Are you smashing Azalea Banks?
Absolutely not. No.
You're Dave Chappelle.
I would not smash her in a boat. I would not smash. Hell no.
In a train or in a plane. No.
Are you?
I mean, no. You can do so much better. No. I mean, she ain't like hideous.
It's not even about her being attractive. Yeah, it's just no.
She is.
Yeah,
like her personality is.
Yeah,
that chick got some frayed wires. I would not.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You can see that crazy coming.
No, she cute. Azalea look cute.
Yeah, all right.
Right.
Soon as that attitude, soon as that alter ego pop out, I think she. No disrespect to anyone out there that, to anyone that has been clinically diagnosed for anything, but I think that she is bipolar. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not here to judge her. I'm just saying,
Right.
like, I just think that you see mood swings from her because it'll be nothing, and then she'll come out of the blue. Just, I got Dave Chappelle on the sex tape.
Like
Right.
my thing is right here. My thing is this right here. Like at the end of the day, if you, I'm gonna say this because this is a greater narrative, and this is about, you know what I'm saying, extramarital affairs and all that stuff. It's like this. Like, why do we give, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why do we give those people a pass? It's like, because it's like, if me, you, and P Nominal decide to go sell crack right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we all get together and we say, okay, we're gonna sell crack. We all have a team meeting.
Holloway, meet up on Holloway in Austin. Right. We ready to go.
We ready to go. And then I get mad at Kazi and P Nominal, and I say, hey man, we selling crack. Like, hold on, that's snitching. That's 100% snitching because you knew. Everybody knows Dave Chappelle's married. It ain't one person that don't know Dave Chappelle is not married to an Asian woman, a woman of Asian descent, has 3 kids, and lives in a rural Ohio. We all know this about Dave Chappelle.
But that's why she said it though. It's a controversy.
Right.
If it was me and you, it wouldn't be news. Yeah, it wouldn't be his news because it's Dave Chappelle.
Exactly.
Right. My thing is this right here. But when you engage in that situation, which both of you guys are wrong. I'm not condoning, you know what I'm saying, having affairs and anything like that. You know what I mean? And we all, but I'm saying it's like, if you say, all right, I'm gonna do it, then you sign a contract with that person, like, all right, yo, I got your back.
Not a clout chaser, not a troll.
Exactly. And
this is a new era, Bishop. This ain't
and
no
that's
era,
more
bro.
reason. That is more reason not to mess with someone like Azealia Banks because you know she loved the drama. So that totally defeats the purpose. There's no right to secrecy.
This ain't the Black Planet era, Bishop. This ain't the AOL little yellow running man in the chat. And I'm not saying that to you. I'm just saying that as like where we are in society, right? Because it's the clout chase. This is the era of people that can blow up. Right. The hoe, the clout chaser, and the troll. Mm-hmm. It's 3 like little sub thing. If you're a troll, i.e. Selena Powell, i.e. Azealia Banks, i.e. Tekashi 6ix9ine, Blueface has a little bit of troll in him.
I troll a little bit too. I'm popular off of troll.
But it's cool though. But it's cool. You do it. It's all in fun and jest.
Yeah, it's all in fun. Right.
I kid.
Right? I kid.
Right. But these are people clout chasing, trolling.
Right.
Like, I'm going to out you about something that, you know, I'm going to show a tape of, you know, Selena Powell put a tape up of her and Snoop on her OnlyFans last week. Now, is that not going to ruin that man's marriage? You know, and don't get me wrong, you can't have sympathy. He did it. Okay, whatever. But I'm just saying, like, this is the era we in. She did that. Then Azealia Banks comes out, oh, I fucked Dave Chappelle. Should I ruin his marriage? I'll post a tape. Like, we are in this troll era. The girl that just said that she's pregnant by Tristan Thompson has failed. The pregnancy test was negative and the DNA came back negative, but she still wanted the news feed. She wanted the headline.
Right.
So she still put it out there that she had sex with Tristan Thompson and that she might be pregnant because she wanted the headline.
I think what you should do, I think what celebrity should do what I think what Jermaine Dupri did and Puffy and all them. Remember back in the early 99, 2000, 2002, when it was the jump off clause, they were making people sign these jump off clauses. Mm-hmm. Y'all remember hearing these? It's like, where's it? It's non-disclosure agreements.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Why? No, babe. I'm not like, okay, listen. Come on now. No, I'm not. No, I'm not smashing that. If I'm Dave Chappelle, I'm not smashing that.
Now, I did pick a crazy picture of her. I could find something with her a little more dignified, but
nah, she cute. Find a cuter picture because she's not. That's a rough one.
That's a rough one, Pete. Like, I'm not smashing it. I'm saying as Dave. What I'm saying is this right here: the access that Dave Chappelle has. I'm Dave Chappelle. You're Dave Chappelle, man. That's like Jay-Z access to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why would I smash her access to like Like, yo, Patty, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can
see, Bishop. This is another. I love this show. I love talking about stuff like this on the show because this is when I get to talk about the stuff that ain't written down nowhere. You got different kinds of celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
You got your celebrities that were, how can I put it, low key popping, kind of like they were the man where they were from before they got on.
Right.
They had girls were on them. Like Dom Kennedy, Swiss Beats, they were like, shit, I was popping before I got on. Like, I was already the man. Like, just being the man where they were from.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So when they get pop and they get famous, they know how to kind of handle the new attention, the heightened attention.
Yeah.
Right? Then you get cats that girls ignored, paid zero attention. They didn't have their choice. I'm just saying, it was a little harder for them.
Right.
And this newfound stardom brings all this attention. It's different. I think their mentality about shit's different. I think they just look at it as like, this is like the reward of my ascension to now I'm famous.
It's the Barry Sanders rule. It's
right.
Like,
I can just smash this or here, there. I'm entitled to that. It comes with the fame.
Right. So you're saying, and essentially it's the Barry Sanders rule. It's like I always tell, my young boys this. I said, Barry Sanders, when it came down, like you got to treat it like Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders, if you see him run touchdowns, he never did a dance in the end zone.
Right.
Because you know what he did? He was like, yo, you act like you've been there before. So when it comes down to the situation, I don't have to do a dance because I know I'm going to be back to this place.
It's just poor judgment, though.
It's just poor judgment.
Because Azalea Banks is a loose cannon.
Hold on. Okay, let's see. Still, man.
Nah, fuck out of here. You'd hit that.
Oh, wait. It's too much. She's not pretty enough to be that crazy. For me to know you that crazy, you gotta be better than that.
You already know how I go. The craziest, it's a quotient.
Yep.
Crazy to fire is a quotient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already know.
I'll tell you one thing. I know from experience. I'm gonna tell you this right here. Not every woman with the fire is crazy. But every crazy chick got that fire. It's not a
facts. That's not even debatable. That's facts.
Not a debatable. It's like lady.
I don't know why that is. It's like a paradox.
Right.
But yeah, it's
like
real.
Every dude with the amazing PP, they ain't got a car. Out here shifting amazing PP. He driving your car, not putting no
gas in it. Bring it back on empty. I'm gonna drop you off at work.
Engine light done cut on since he done had it.
Let me stop before we trigger somebody.
Right.
Because somebody got dropped their boo off tomorrow and then they're going to be driving the car. So I don't want to piss nobody off. But I'm good. Yo, I'm good. Anything? It's 11:35. So I think we've been on for 2 hours. So 32 minutes. But, yeah.
2.5. So So this is the time when we wrap up the Intelligent Ratchet. We'll see y'all next week. We were supposed to have Deshaun and Soul on or whatever, but I guess we're gonna if y'all not doing anything, like tune back into the Intelligent Ratchet page. Me and Kaz are gonna be hosting them. Doing a shit? Did you freeze, Kazi?
No, I was just paused.
Oh shit! But now we're gonna be doing that shit. So I guess it's gonna be them against. We're gonna be doing that shit back and forth. So yeah.
When is that? When is that?
That's Saturday.
Okay.
30th.
All right.
So we're gonna be here on live stream. So we're gonna jump in. They're gonna do it at 9:00. They're gonna do 6 songs apiece. So check it out. It might be something dope. You know what I'm saying? Me and Kazi gonna be hosting it. I don't know who team I'm gonna be on. I think Kazi, you taking Deshaun and Soul, so I think I might have to take the materials.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then me and Kazi gonna come back with another battle. We gotta come back with another battle.
Yeah, we should run it back. do something like, and then switch up the categories this time. Do entirely different categories.
Entirely different categories. So, y'all inboxes on the Intelligent G Ratchet Facebook page. Some of the categories that y'all wanna see do, and song categories, and we're gonna do it again, man. We had a great time the last time.
Y'all stay safe out there, man. You know,
y'all
keep your mask on, wash your hands, and be easy. All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
All right.